What's happening, lads? Before we start this week's episode of the Have a Word podcast, do us a favour, make sure you're following us on all social media. We are at Have a Word Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And on top of that, don't forget to go and subscribe to the Patreon page, patreon.com/haveawordpod. Early access to these episodes, an extra episode just for you lot every single week on Patreon. And don't forget those monthly specials, of which there are 40 plus now. They're basically a movie every single month. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Enjoy the episode. It's a belter.
Wag wag, leads. You're listening to the funniest podcast in the game. From the heart of Liverpool, with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl, and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below-the-waist grooming.
Go, Ed. Get on me.
When was the last time you were sick, Carl? Like vomited?
40 minutes ago. 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
They call him Mr. Two Times.
I was sick in the back of my car getting me trainees. Don't know why.
Was it the trainees?
Nope. And then...
Are you a smelly-footed man?
Nope. And then when I went to get a cloth to clean it up, I was sick again.
Oh, dear.
What have you had today?
Nothing.
What did you eat last night?
He's not a breakfast man.
A pie at the match.
There we go.
It was well cooked, though. It was the hottest thing in the world.
That's, being hot and being thoroughly cooked is not the same thing, Carl.
Maybe it was the pie at the match.
Yeah.
Could be the pie at the
Or
match.
Ashley Young.
Or losing on penalties to
Make me equally sick.
another crap team.
Undercooked pork
One
and Ashley
bullet,
Young.
mate. One fucking bully.
What kind of pie was it?
He came on.
No, we can't. Don't do a footy
He
thing.
came on, and I went, there he is again. It's Ashley Young. We want him dead. No, people booed when he came on. I fell asleep.
Do you not think, as an Everton fan, though, that might not be, the best environment for these players to go out and perform? Getting booed onto the
When he
pitch.
takes our only striker off and puts a 39-year-old fullback on for him.
You're booing your players onto the pitch.
Yeah.
They haven't even fucked it up yet.
He came on.
How can you possibly think anything is ever going to change in a positive way
He came
if
on.
you're booing them on?
He came on, did fuck all, kept fucking up. Which poo.
He's
And
probably got a bad back, is
John
it?
Seneca went, oh my God, if I was his partner, I'd get the ick. I went, why? And she went, because he's not booing because he's the villain. He's booing because he's bad at his job. And I get the ick. And I was like, you're right there, yeah. And then sudden death.
Sorry, if she was Ashley Young's wife,
Yeah.
she'd get the ick.
She'd get the ick,
Yeah. I reckon that career earnings of £58 million might stop her getting the ick.
No, you can still get the ick with millionaires.
Yeah, Elon Musk is the biggest dick ever.
It must help though, innit?
Yeah, but the ick isn't like... It's not irretrievable. It's not like a deal breaker. It's just
a
like, I'm
momentary,
now
like-
unattracted to you. Like, has Seneca ever said, you've given her the ick?
Never, no.
No, it's
She's
impossible.
told me about a few things you've done.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah.
let's go.
When you puked after sniffing a cloth.
Yeah, being sick in the car, she's like, hi, give me the ick there.
I haven't told her, so...
Yeah, she knew though. She watched it on the camera.
Oh, the camera. The Ring doorbell, could possible.
I told you.
Have you got CCTV in your car?
Told you. You made up with it. Anyway, this is went to sudden death penalties. And I went, right, whoever misses now, the team scored, that team wins. She's like, right. And Southampton scored. And then Ashley Young picked the ball up and nobody booed. Everyone just went, put the coats on and got ready. And said, I went, what's happening? I went, just ready. Just 3, 2, 1. And then everyone just walked out.
Why do you keep taking Serica to the Carabao Cup?
Because you can't go on the week.
What's this?
Because
It's a weird little wrinkle that you've got
It's
into.
weekday,
Like, I
innit?
tell you what, if we're in the Carabao at home, Serica's going.
it's the weekday and it's easier than the weekend.
All right.
I seen a tweet that said, one of my favourite traditions in English football is Everton exiting the EFL Cup before Liverpool have entered it.
Yeah. Anyway, there's the Everton chat. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so.
Bad pie, though.
Yeah. It was a nice pie. I love a pie.
What kind of pie is this?
It was a steak. Steak pie.
Yeah, you can't really get food poisoning from beef. Really, unless it's off.
Yeah. It was that hot.
Is it from the ground?
Keeps going back to
From the
it.
ground or outside the ground?
From the ground, yeah.
It was a pie from the ground.
Come in a bag.
It came in a bag, yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, because how long's it been
Because the bag's hot, innit?
Yeah.
Did you cook that in a bag? Pie in a bag? What's this? I'm just not.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
When did it get put in the bag?
These are questions you should answer.
They get like
before you eat
microwaved
it.
in the bag, I think.
Oh, no. Plastic in the microwave?
Yeah.
I suppose you put other things plastic.
Like ready meals go in the microwave. Don't you? They're in like a plastic tray.
Better than metal in the microwave. That's definitely a faux pas.
Yeah. Don't blow your microwave up.
You can,
No,
put, you can put metal in my microwave. It's a combi one.
No, you can't.
You can, because I do all the time. It's got metal.
Is it like an air fryer microwave?
It must be, yeah.
Yeah. So you're not. You can't put it on the microwave setting and put metal in it.
I'll record it later if you want.
Yeah, please do.
And that's the end of Carl's house.
Been doing it for 2 years. But yeah, I'm not well. I feel okay. Like in myself.
Still look good.
But Jack did get here.
I farted in the lift on the way up and I went, whoever's next in is getting a shock.
and there's also other floors to this building that like normal people working.
Fuck them. I thought it'd be him.
Do you know what it kind of is? Because I see the guys from the other floor and they tend to use the stairs.
Because they're on the first floor. What kind of fat cunt's going on the fucking lift for one floor?
Yeah.
Especially if he's muck puffing in the lift.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll be ill throughout, but I feel okay. But maybe it's coming on. I don't know. I'm too busy to be sick as well. Doing the house and stuff.
What are you doing to the house?
Decorating the dressing room. Like I'm too busy to. I can't. Be,
When you say you're decorating it,
I'm painting it and stuff.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
do it yourself.
I started it on Saturday and finishing it tonight. Ran out of paint. Didn't know you could do that.
What?
I ran out of paint. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
Especially if you're buying the specialist colour ones when you're going
Yes.
in, like
Yeah.
some made up name for a fucking.
What's the name of the paint?
Sulking room pink.
Going in after the Everton game.
That's not one of them 20 litre bad boys, is
The
it?
new Everton ground's name. Everton ground, yeah. Sulking room pink. But yeah, I just ran out.
Sounds grim, by the way. It doesn't sound like a nice colour.
It's like a dusty mauve, like a dark mauve. It's nice. We're getting a periwinkle blue carpet
He eats King called a Tory. This is a bad start to the episode.
because he knows the name of colours.
Periwinkle blue. You know, shake the ladder.
Periwinkle blue. Yeah.
Does Sarah ever give you the anything? You don't have to be specific, but has she ever done something where you just like fucking pack that in, like even in your head? Because I know you wouldn't even say it to her because you're too amenable, you're too malleable as a partner, in my opinion.
Or just nice. You can
Yeah,
say the.
yeah. But what I'm saying is, does she ever disgust you to the point you want to be sick? But you just keep it to yourself.
That's a very heavy ick, isn't it? Oh, God.
I don't know if anyone gives me the ick. I don't know if I've ever had the ick before.
She's never done anything.
I've had the ick before, but not with Serica or Hughes.
Oh, I get loads of icks
The next
with Laura.
partner.
Well, I get loads with Laura.
What was she doing? Like picking her ass or something?
Just picking an ass.
When Laura picks her ass, that does it for me.
Would not stop
When I have to shave her back.
picking her ass.
Just one of them things.
That's not the ick. That's disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, but like that
The
would
ick.
be an ick.
Is that an ick?
Like if you had a girl who's got a particularly itchy arsehole, you know, she's got piles or whatever, you can't really judge her for that. Having piles doesn't give you the ick. But like if she's constantly like
I
fingering
think
her
so.
ass while she's watching Emmerdale to itch it, you might be like, that
don't
gives
think
me the
that's
ick.
That is ick on ick. You're watching Emmerdale. Ick. You've got piles. Another ick. The third one is you're doing all of those things while itching your piles. No, mate. Triple ick.
Anything from Laura?
Yeah.
What? Like what?
Let me think of one.
Yeah, when she was a member of the EDL, that gave me a little bit of an ick. As
Not
I say,
emptying a dishwasher, count. She
What?
hates emptying a dishwasher.
with a dick. When Laura empties it with a dick,
jobs.
that really gives me the ick.
what?
That's one of the best jobs.
It's one of the worst jobs. 'Cause you have to-
Emptying the dishwasher?
Yeah.
Horrific job.
Nah,
It's
I
genuinely
like that
one of
job.
my least favourite jobs in the house.
I like
It's
that job.
pointless as well. Like just leave them there. I'll just take them out of that.
It's a shelf.
No, I don't mind that one.
Oh, I hate it. And she hates it as well, but I've got to do it because she won't. If you're watching.
So being lazy and useless, ick.
There you go. Adam said it. I don't think I've ever had the ick.
No.
Isn't it just like isn't it they do one thing, so then everything they do makes you hate them?
No,
I
it's
thought
just
that-
it's a thing that like it's. I mean, we've done a feature based on this for like a year now, but it's like something that is irrational. Like, it shouldn't bother you as much as it does, like, but it sort of turns you off.
It's the opposite of when, you know, those moments when you're like, for whatever reason, you look at your partner and go, "Whoa, look at you looking fucking good."
Yeah.
Those little fuckable moments. That doesn't change your whole perspective of them. It just those little
Like,
it's the opposite of that.
If Serica was sat with you watching the telly, right, and she picked her nose and ate it, would that turn you off? Or would you not be asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be an ick. Because it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't really matter, but you're just like, what are you
Adam,
doing?
you're trying to get blood out of a stone. He's not going to
She
do
does
it
wear
for Serica.
Astros to go out sometimes.
That a perfect example of an ick.
When she's not playing five-a-side.
Yeah. She goes to town on a Saturday night in a pair of Umbro Astros.
No, Copper Mundials. She's obviously got good ones.
They're the best ones, though, aren't
Do
they?
you think you give Laura the ick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what?
Wanking.
What?
That would be an ick, though. He wanks too much.
In front of her?
He's a wanker.
What do you mean?
You wank a lot.
Yeah, I do, yeah. Why is that an ick?
I think
It
it,
could
would
be.
be. Yeah.
So some, like, if you, like...
No, it could be.
If you and
But
Laura...
I don't think it is. I genuinely don't think
No,
it is.
I'm not saying it is, but I'm speculating, Dan.
I know you're speculating. I'm bringing facts. I don't think that's one of them. Me being a lazy fucking gobshite, yeah, picking my nose and eating it, I'm guilty of it.
You're a good dad, though.
I'm a grubber. But you're looking at it too big picture. What gives you the ick about Dan? Shit, dad. Like,
No, you're a good dad.
yeah, I know, but
What's that
that's
got to do with wanking?
what
What's being a shit dad? 'Cause I think you're a great dad.
No, I think
he just said. Great dad.
Oh.
Right.
I think if you're in bed,
I think
and
you're
she's
looking
in
too
bed,
big picture.
What if she's in bed and she's on TikTok and she's like, he's wanking now?
Yeah.
She might be like, "Ee."
Like, if you and Laura broke up and you went on a first date, that might be an ick that's too much for some girls. Like, if she was like, how many times she masturbating, and you were like 3 times a day.
What kind of first date would that be? Just, I've got a few questions. Get your credit rating out. Do you wank a lot? That's not a first date. Fucking question. Also, when you've been with someone for 10 years and you sleep separately, if the wanking thing was a problem, it would have come up, wouldn't it?
I'm not even suggesting for a second that Laura's bothered about it. I'm saying some women would be put off by your masturbation schedule.
The most revisionist thing I've ever heard. Yeah, I think you're wanking. I'm not suggesting that Laura gets the ick from your wanking. I just use an example about something that would give Laura the ick about you.
I am. Well, I wasn't.
I don't think that's a problem. I think we're so far down the line that she'd rather I was just sorting myself out than fucking pestering her. Like, so I genuinely don't think that's a problem.
Where do you shave your head?
Sometimes in the garden.
Right, so that might be an ick, mightn't it? She might be giving that to herself, looking out the window, and you're on the lawn with your fucking Gillette. Mark 3.
back garden.
Shaving your head.
Back garden.
No, I go front. I let the neighbours know. Yeah. Like American History X. I just want to be the cock of the fucking street. This is what I do here. Imagine what I do behind closed doors.
You're right, Brian. Shave your head in the garden.
Sometimes just because as a baldy, it's the hair control afterwards is a fucking ball ache.
It'll blow it away.
What?
It'll blow it away, won't it? Into the wind.
It's just, it doesn't matter, does it? Let it land where it lands.
You can't litter hair. Fact.
Yeah. Those hairs aren't going to fall into the grass and all of a sudden a ball cunt grows.
To be fair,
doesn't work like
shaving
that,
into the
does it?
sink is annoying to clean, isn't it?
That's
Totally.
a bigger ick. Like, I think Laura we're so far down the line, she's like, yeah, he wanks and he's a bit bald. That's fine, right? He's not a bit bald, he's bald.
Who's you talking to?
Yeah. I think this is
time for this, love. Yeah,
this
he
is
wanks,
just
he's a bit bald.
this is just her internal monologue. This is what she's like every day. She's like, this is where I'm at. But I think she looks at it as like, what's the biggest like hassle to her? And if I'm out in the garden shaving my head, she doesn't have to worry about it. If I do it at the sink, she hates me a little bit.
Yeah,
'cause
but
you
it might
can't
give her
clean
the
all
ick
the
seeing you. Have you got like a top on, or are you doing it shirtless?
I do it fully naked.
Putin.
No, genuine. Answer the question.
No, I don't want to be genuine. What the fuck are you on about?
Answer the question. I want like a real image.
Do
of
it a
this.
Watford away kit, you know? If it was in the house, home kit. Because it's in the garden, away.
He does it like
What
poo.
are you wearing to shave your head in the garden?
Shin pads and nothing else.
Are you poo bearded?
A hockey mask.
Answer the question.
Have you ever poo beard?
He's not poo bedding in the garden, but he's shitting his cock out while he's shaving his head.
It would, honestly, that is actually a pretty good combo for a shave. Because you've got the t-shirt on to stop the hair going on your shoulders, and then you've got access to your pubes. Just do the whole thing. I don't think you should shave your pubes in the garden. You know, I know our garden isn't overlooked, but that's a menacing sight, isn't it? for poor fucking Alistair next door, just looking over the garden.
Dan, what do you wear to shave your head and go?
What do you wear to shave my head?
Stop acting
What?
like a politician and answer the question. I want a real answer.
It's not
to the question.
The real question is not what I wear, but how I wear it.
Right.
And that's why I think you should vote Labour. I go topless. I go topless.
Can you imagine looking out your back garden window and seeing Dan topless in his garden?
In my house. Walking up my house and seeing his
Again,
garden.
it's not a wonderful parallel.
Fucking hell, I'm not Cyclops.
Serica, babe. Come out of that periwinkle blue room.
Sulking pink.
Sulking pink, sorry. It's more of a mauve.
Sulking room. Pink.
Come down. Thanks for correcting me. Come down. Is Dan shaving his head topless
In his
our
garden?
garden? Oh, yeah. Did you invite him round? Oh no. I think he's got a key. Yeah. It's potentially an ick, isn't it?
Does Laura give you the
Oh,
ick?
totally, yeah.
What?
Huh?
Does Laura give you the ick with anything?
Well, do you know what? Just before we move on from the shaving chat, right? One of my ex-girlfriends, we used to have murder about hairs, right? Like as in hairs. Because I'm not the most attentive person to mess. I've got like mess blindness. So like if I tidy like a kitchen, sometimes I'll do the whole thing and I'm like, I'm fucking done. And I don't notice that I've left like a pan in the corner. Like it's like I can't see it. Do you know what I mean? So when like I would like shave me beard into the sink, I would clean like 95% of it. But those little 5% that you just, as a man, I don't think we've got the
can't
ability
see
to
them.
see it.
We can't
And women
see
come in and go, hey!
Yeah.
Like immediately, right? She used to moan at me that and be like, fucking clean the sink properly, right? But then she'd shave her pussy in the shower and she'd fucking bang the razor on the shower wall and there'd just be her pussy hairs all over the shower wall. And she used to say, that's different.
What?
Because we don't wash our hands there. Yeah, she's like, you don't wash your hands on the shower wall, so me pussy hairs can just hang
You
there,
don't
can't they?
brush your teeth anywhere
She's in
anywhere
fucking
near
The
my
Dark
pussy.
Knight. What's she doing banging on the wall?
You know, like when you've used a razor and you have to bang it to get like some of the hair off.
Right. Yeah.
So she'd bang your pussy hairs all over the wall and just leave them there for weeks.
Yeah. And then that just takes the little you got to get the shower head, wash it
But
down.
she didn't.
Right.
I'd get in to get a shower and it looks like fucking Bigfoot hanging on the wall, fucking looking at me.
What the fuck
Yeah,
is
look-
going on?
Was I in the right there for saying that's the same?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's worse. It's not the same.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Pussy hairs.
You expect a bit of collateral damage.
How
when you have a
often is she
shave.
doing it? Was she a particularly hairy girl? Was it every
She
day?
was probably shaving his pussy as often as I shave my face.
Cool.
Synced up.
Been together a while. You know, we're in a little routine. Face and pussy today, love.
Banging it on the wall seems like
I'm fine with that.
animalistic.
No, I'm fine with that. Like I shave my cock in the shower sometimes, and when I shave my cock in the showers, I'll bang it on the wall. But then I do like get the mobile shower head. You know, you have two, the proper one and the like other one. I get the other one and I'm like, wow.
What's all this pube banging on walls? Why don't you
That's
just
the bit
wash
that's
it?
blown
Wash
my
it in
mind.
the shower. Like don't get me
tap it
wrong.
on the floor.
A razor. What's this? All this? You can just put it in the fucking the shower.
No, you
No,
can't.
it doesn't get rid of all the hairs.
Oh,
It doesn't get it all.
How
like the stuff,
thick
the
are your
ones that are
hairs?
quite thick.
I
I
throw
need
mine in the
a
bin.
shower brick, babe.
It doesn't get rid of the hairs.
I shave into the toilet, mate.
I do. Yes, I do that sometimes too. Depends on what I'm in the mood for. You know?
I'll whack it on the drain.
Why are you in the garden as well?
No, I mean in the shower.
No, you mean to tell you chocolate orange?
I either bang it on the bath or on the wall of the shower. Like my shower is in the bath. It's it's one of those ones.
Mad.
I do think maybe the most Tory thing I do. You got called a Tory this league for not liking coins, by the way. The most Tory thing I do. I only use razors once. Once and gone.
No.
No.
What?
Shavers or razors?
Hang on.
Like Gillette Mach 3, like where it's
You're using a blade every shave?
yeah.
Wow.
3 blades.
Lad.
I'm not, because once I didn't and I used it twice or 3 times.
Isn't it 4?
Depends.
It's 4.
So once I used it for the second or third time and it fucking cut me to bits. And I was just like, do you know what? I don't shave that often anyway because I go to my barbers for most of it. So it's mainly for me cock. I'm not risking cutting me cock open like for the sake of £2.
Oh, hang on. You don't use this of course you don't use it every day. This is every couple of weeks, innit?
If that.
Right, okay. That's not the end of the world.
Also, the razor's taking a lot of fucking damage because it's being banged against walls.
I very rarely do my own neckline and stuff. My barber does that for me when I get my hair
that
cut.
Manscaped one, and this isn't an advert. That Manscaped neck
can be an
shaver
advert.
is fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
Make it an
So
advert.
I've used it, and it's genuinely fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
However, I don't trust myself to get my lines right. I end up looking like fucking, like Michael J. Fox has done it. I'm like fucking all over the gaff. So I just leave it to me barber when I can. If I'm away, like in Australia, I had to do it with I hadn't took me like electric ones with me, so I just had like I bought some Gillettes while I was out there, and I just done my neck because I had to because I've been out there for too long. But like generally speaking, I'll just go to me barbers and get them to do it.
Yeah, well, so most people who shave every
But
day,
he won't-
that would be lavish if you were using
Yeah.
a new fucking...
But he doesn't do cock and balls, me barber.
No,
so
famously.
I have to do that myself.
Famously.
And for that, I'm using a brand new Gillette Mach 3. They're like £8 for like 10 of them. So it's 80p.
Are they?
Something like
Getting a
that.
good deal on them.
Yeah, the ones in the blue bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
yeah.
you mean.
It's not like the big beast every time. It's just the replaceable heads.
Yeah.
No, that's not the replaceable heads.
Oh,
He's
is it-
doing the disposable ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they're disposable. You shouldn't use them.
No, but apparently
it's not
people use
one
them like
time.
6 times before they throw them away, you know?
I'm probably 3 or 4, and then I'm.
Do you wet
chucking.
shave, yeah?
No, I mean.
Just trying to find a
pubes.
place.
Oh, do you wet shave your pubes?
Well, not my pubes, but
Your
dick
taint.
and-
Your
dick and
bowels.
stuff.
Oh, I've never wet shaved down there.
What have you done?
Dry shaved.
Surely that's friction. That
Not with the Manscaped.
set you up.
Not even when you've had a bath. Do you not? I'm a nightmare
We've
for
spoken
that.
about this before. Carl doesn't like... He doesn't use them down there at all. He just goes to a stubble everywhere.
No, but not even... You know when you're having a bath and you just, like,
don't get a
ADHD
bath.
kicks in, you get bored. I've done some serious damage to myself by just being in the bath and going, oh, there's a razor. Oh, there's my dick and balls. And then just, once you've started, it's so
not
difficult to
related.
stop.
I can't get a bath. I hate them. They bore me. They make me hot.
What?
Baths make you hot.
Yeah.
There's a hot take.
So I could get out to the hot bath and she's in a bad mood. I'm like, it's because you just fucking boiled yourself, innit? There's Nick.
Oh, you got there in the end.
Being moody after a bath.
I just don't get them. I don't
Does
like
she get
them.
out of the bath in a bad mood?
You know, sometimes she'll get a bath that's too hot and she won't realise she's like a frog. And then she'll get out and she'll be like, oh, I'm being a bit annoyed. I was like, your bath was too hot. She's like, oh, yeah.
What? I've literally never
So
heard
much
that.
autism in
It's
your
never
house.
happened to you now because you don't live with Seneca.
No, I know. I've just never heard of anyone get too hot and then be fuming.
Yeah, she comes
I'm
out and she's a
fucking
bit...
fuming, mate. Literally. Look at the steam coming off me.
No, she's a
I'm
bit...
raging.
she's a
No,
bit
you're too
irritable.
hot, love. You're too hot again. Come on.
She'd be a bit irritable. She'd be like, I'm a bit
Get some
irritable.
ice cubes on your biff. You'll chill out.
Bought an ice cube machine the other day. Sorry.
What's an
Yeah.
ice cube machine?
I'll let you figure that one out. I think.
No, but like, I don't think I've ever seen one.
It's a freezer.
No, it's not. It's a little box that you put on your thing and it just makes ice cubes for you.
Like you get in a bar.
But in the most tiny version, yeah.
Wild.
Sick. How much was that?
120 quid. But I buy party ice twice a
Oh,
week.
Yeah.
So
Twice a week?
she has ice with everything. She loves ice. She has to. She's in a hot bath.
You have to have a second bath to cool her down and improve her mood.
She's like a lobster. You have to get it out of the hot water and into cold.
But to be
immediately.
fair, I've been using cold plungers and it puts me in a great mood. So therefore, like,
Does
you know,
follow suit.
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
a
yeah,
hot
yeah.
one would like send you fucking
If she
mad.
gets out irritable, I'm like, your bath must have been too hot. And she's like, oh, yeah. Because she doesn't notice because she's a woman and they like...
You
them.
are an autistic household, aren't you?
Probably, yeah.
There's no probably about it. You are heavy, and like I've actually noticed it in her longer than I've noticed it in you. Yours is yours is getting worse.
She's particular.
In what?
most people are though, aren't they?
I wouldn't say I was particular.
What?
I wouldn't say I was
Oh, God.
particular.
You've got some...
I don't like it when it's hot or cold. Well, that's normal, isn't it?
No, but in life, you've got you go into detail about certain things, don't you?
Go on.
You've got preferences that you've got your little routines and your systems.
You might be the most particular person I know, and if you don't want to do something or don't like the way something's being done, you don't negotiate. You just stop doing it.
Yeah, that's just being cool, isn't it?
There you go. There you go. I'm not autistic. I'm cool.
I don't know. Peer pressure doesn't work. If I don't want to do something, it's like I don't want to do it, so I won't.
but I'm not.
Lad, have a Guinness. I can't have 7 Guinnesses.
I put my headphones on and I don't listen to anyone anymore. Just get my iPad out.
I'm just trying to bitch.
peer
Who gets
pressure,
told
by the
what
way.
to do?
What?
Trying to bitch. Who gets told what to do by people?
Wah, tell you what.
No, but you're not like in any way.
You said I was amenable before.
What do you mean?
You said I was amenable and malleable.
You're incredibly malleable to Serica and to nobody else. It's like you use all of it up on her.
That is a fact, actually. Yeah.
If she wants anything, you're like, yeah, cool, sound, you can have that, not a problem. Happy wife, happy life. And then someone else can be like, why don't you try that Guinness? And you're like, no! I want a fruit shoot, actually.
Oh, that's thin, to be fair.
Wah.
Huh? I'm just pushing it onto
7.2.
you.
Yeah. Cool.
I just don't like getting told what to do. Oh, there's going to be so many comments. Carl's a Tory, and he's autistic. He's an autistic
He's
Tory.
already autistic.
Doesn't like coins. Likes
Loves ice cubes.
No, it's Serica. She loves ice with everything.
Does make sense. Laura does get a lot of ice.
She's got a Stanley Cup, hasn't she?
Yeah. Oh,
What?
Eta's got a fake little Stanley Cup.
Laura's
It's
got
cute.
what?
She won the Stanley Cup.
She's. Do you not know? She's been playing ice hockey professionally.
So she loves ice.
Yeah, yeah. Have I not mentioned it? She's got an allotment and she plays for the Philly Flyers.
Are they an actual team?
She's got. I think so. Yeah, I was wearing their hat the other day. She's got a Stanley Cup.
You know, see them. It's like a big, handled, like
Oh,
thermos.
so I've got a Yeti.
It's
the same
just
thing,
another
you know?
brand.
Yeah, but if your missus is on Instagram enough, it's
Or
not,
TikTok, yeah.
it's not good enough. If it's not a Stanley. When we were in America, she was like, "Bring me a Stanley Cup back." I was like, "Great." We went to Target,
You're doing
and
tryouts.
we went. Yeah,
Don't come back without a Stanley Cup. Do
I
not
don't even think you're
return.
getting through this door without this Stanley Cup.
Do not return unless you're a Ryder Cup winner. Right, off you go.
we were there where the Predators were, weren't we? The
You.
the Nashville Predators.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
So I went in. They'd run out of Stanley Cups, and I very reasonably went for the next option that was still available, and spent $45 on something that you know when she tried to be like, "Oh, thank you," but her eye, the tone of her voice was like, "It's your missus going, this is wrong," but she knows it would be just a psycho move to be like, "The fuck is this?" So she went, "Thank you, great." Never
Yeah,
never
people
touched it
do
again.
put those down harder than any other item, something that they don't really want. Oh, look at
Look at that piece of shit.
Did you get a real one?
No, she bought herself a real one.
Oh.
Via Amazon. Spenny.
What did she do with the one you bought her?
Oh, God knows. It's in the recycling cupboard. Don't know.
Anetta's got one too.
Eta's got a little cheap one.
Oh,
Because
recycling cupboard, yeah.
it's two separate things. We've got a recycling bin. Pretty traditional like this. We've got two bits of recycling. We've got the recycling thing that Laura wants me to use, and then also the side where I just put all the recycling. Ready to go. There's an ick. There's a nailed on ick. When I get out of the cold plunge and then I put my wet little sliders that I've used to get from the cold plunge to the back of the house, just where she doesn't want them, there's a major fucking
There is a
ick.
difference, though, between
Not putting the recycling where it wants to be.
an ick and something women just get annoyed by.
Yeah.
I mean, all men. You know, just getting annoyed with someone for doing something is not an ick, necessarily.
Yeah, it should be in and around attractiveness, shouldn't it? It should.
yeah.
It's basically.
She's not getting less attracted to you because you're not recycling properly.
I don't know. I think there is an element to that. Yeah.
If she came in and you were like putting sunscreen on your nipples, that might be an ick.
Daddy's
You know,
going
if you were just like-
sunbathing.
Stop doing it in the garden. I'm shaving. I can't believe you shave your head in the garden. That's so funny. Shirtless in the garden. All your neighbours were looking out the window when there was a bouncy castle in your back garden. They must have fucking viewing galleries when you're doing shave day.
I don't know. I think a major bouncy castle might be more of a fucking head turner.
I've seen more bouncy castles than I have seen men in their garden shaving their head.
Well, my neighbours haven't. My neighbours have seen me shave my head quite a few times, and they've only seen one time we bought a fucking obnoxiously large bouncy castle on a Tuesday morning when all my kids were at fucking childcare and school. That was like, what's going on? Is my life.
Dan Day's back up, by the way. It got taken down because of cartoon tits. Now it's back up. Go and give it a watch if you haven't watched it yet, or re-watch it before Carl Day was out yesterday. So
This week's guest is in it.
Yeah, Taylor is in special.
And I think Car Day is going to be massively popular.
Yeah.
So if you are not a patron, sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod.
It'll be out by the time this goes out, won't it?
Yeah.
Last night, if you're a Patreon.
We
or
have
Friday.
somewhere over 45 TV show standard specials.
Yeah.
And then all the exclusives, and you get early access to the public episodes. Don't be a pube and wait till Monday.
I think there's nearly
Get it on
1,000
Saturday morning.
posts on Patreon now. So if you sign up for £3, you get access to 1,000 posts.
You don't have to look at them all if that seems daunting.
But you can.
Yeah, because some of them are me selling tour tickets for tours that have finished.
We delete those after a while.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I said to Harry, just so people don't have to troll. What?
Good for you.
No, don't delete it. It's
Great work.
My tickets aren't fucking selling. Harry, delete.
Adam leaves them on the side and then you just go and clean up later.
Yeah. Gives me
Harry.
the ick. All right, let's have a break.
What's happening, guys? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor, the OG, the best sponsor we've ever had, as well as all the other ones. Manscaped.com, promo code WORD20, 20% off and free shipping worldwide. Now, football season's back. You know what that means? NFL Sundays, college football, and the Premier League, if you're not a goth who's lonely.
What's that got to do with trimming your pubes?
Well, you don't want to be the guy with all the hairy bollocks with all your mates in the pub.
I know what I do when I go to the pub to watch American soccer. I get
Take
me
the
balls
performance
up.
package 5.0 and you shave before you go out, don't you?
Yeah, shave before I go out because
Like if one of your mates pulls your pants down in the pub for a prank, you don't want to be the one with the hairiest, smelliest cock.
and public indecency is an offence in this country.
And it is the best you can buy. This is the best stuff you can buy. You know,
Fuck.
the crop soother, the crop preserver,
at
the
this.
nose trimmer goes up your nose, does the weeds, the weed whacker, the beard trimmer. Got a beard trimmer as well now, pube trimmer. The performance package 5.0.
5 now? 5? Wow.
With the lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, it is the best in men's below and above the belt grooming. And with the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free shipping worldwide.
You also get a bag, a
If
pencil
you get
case
the
for
package,
school,
you get all sorts of gear, mate.
Pencil case for school.
All sorts of gear.
newspaper.
Best sponsor in the game. The best stuff. You don't want to let, just because it's the summer's over, do not let your male grooming go downhill.
Nope. Disc golf loves it.
He's a goth, like.
Trim your pubes, boys. I do.
Ow! Had a lovely time in London, by the way.
Yeah.
Couple of days in London. It's a nice city. If only more people knew, you know? Good gaff.
The big smoke.
Yeah. That's what I call your ma.
Big smoke off
Oh,
GTA.
because she was cremated.
No, his mum, because she
Oh.
smokes my cock.
Oh, there you
I call
go.
yours Big Smoke because she's a character off Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Get up from that one.
Went to the celebration of Steve Brown, Alfie's deceased father, on Monday night. It's mad how much
who
stuff-
was on?
Harry Hill and Alfie co-hosted it.
What?
Insane, isn't it?
There's a lot of performance from songs and musicals that Steve had written. And then Stuart Lee was on, and Steve Coogan as Alan Partridge.
It's a shit bill. that.
Jan Ravens,
Yeah.
John Culshaw, Rory Bremner. Like,
These are big dogs, aren't they?
it was fucking class, and it's mad how much he did. Like, he's not just all wonky donkey, mate. Like, he wrote some fucking tunes.
Did they do Wonky Donkey?
They did a medley of all his TV theme tunes, so I imagine it was in there.
What was Stuart Lee like?
So funny.
Yeah.
He just told the story that, you know, was just obvious bollocks, was just a really nice tribute. Like, he was just like winging it and making it up, sort of thing. It was all just fucking great. And then yesterday, went to a 2 Michelin-starred restaurant. Sorry, called Jim Corner. The only Indian restaurant in the world to have 2 Michelin stars, I believe. And it doesn't deserve them.
Oh.
Not into it?
No, it's the best Indian. It's the best curry I've ever had. But it's not that much better than the second best I had.
So how have they got it?
It might. What, huh?
How have they got them? Is it
Well, they
politics
got their
involved?
first one 10 years ago, and they got their second one recently. And the service was great, and the food was great. It was really good. But it was like... It was really good.
What do you want to justify
Well, like,
that?
other places I've been where it's like fine dining and Michelin star food, it blows me mind that you can do that with food. It's like, it's unbelievably good.
Right.
And it was just good.
It's just a curry.
If this place was like on Lark Lane, I wouldn't like be there every week. You'd probably go 2 or 3 times a year, maybe when you want a curry. But like, it was good.
But they're not doing anything different.
No.
In my head, Michelin star is like really creative and experimental.
I can show you a couple of photos, and I mean, I can send them to slide them in. Like, it was served well. You know, that's a lamb shank in a Rogan Josh, and just a butter chicken,
Oh, mate, lamb.
normal rice.
That's
like,
a fucking curry.
Polish.
That's a curry.
Yeah.
Why eating a curry?
The poppadoms. That was really good. That was like a prawn. A prawn chutney.
That just looks like a
Ooh, a
slightly
chutney.
posh curry.
Yeah, it was. But then what we did was it was like 3.5 hours till the train home because I was coming back last night because I had to be here today.
That's dangerous.
Went to Devonshire.
There you go.
And there was just a little speck in the corner and just sat there and didn't move for 3.5 hours. And I think I had 8 pints of Guinness.
Nice.
I also went to Harrods and bought some cheese and ham for the train home.
Hang on. Did you drink 8 pints and then go to Harrods?
No.
That's a dangerous piss
So I
trip.
went to Harrods on the way to Gymkhana and got some cheese and like cured meat and bread to make a cheese board for the train home without. Yeah.
Tory!
Yeah, I don't think Carl's getting called a Tory today. Michelin star, didn't deserve it.
Just made a cheese and ham butty.
Yeah, it's cheese, innit? Comes out of cows' asses. Stop, shut up.
Block of cheddar cheese and some fancy ham.
Yeah, I got.
Same,
It was from Harrods though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just made a cheese and ham butty.
Lad, did you go to the deli counter in Harrods? Lad, we
That's
got a
where I
bus-
got it from.
Oh,
So he picked up the big Parma ham and he does the fucking thing on the WAS machine. That's where we got our meat from.
lad, I got a wrap in
By
there.
the way, no one has ever described the Harrods deli counter as like, he goes to get the big fucking cheese and does the was out on it.
No, it was the ham. Parma ham on the WAS machine.
Right.
The butties in there that you can build
Well, I basically
your own.
made my own.
Fucking me in the arse.
Class. I was absolutely twatted on the train making my own cheese and ham butty. The instructor, the conductor, what's his name? The train master.
Jeff.
Take it, man.
He come round and he's like, fucking hell, posh little butty, that it? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, nice one, lads. By the way, like, train drivers and the announcers who just do it with a bit of zhuzh, make your journey. You could be having the worst day. On the way down to London, a fella comes over and he goes, hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's John here, the train manager. I hope you're all having a bloody lovely day. I was like, of course not. He's like, yes, so we're going to be stopping on in Runcorn first, you know, pick up some of those lot. Going down to Crewe, Stafford. This one does stop at Milton Keynes, so it does take us a little bit longer to get into Euston. But I promise by the time you get there, we're all going to be the best of friends. I'll be through shortly to check all your tickets. And he come and sat and he was...
He come and sat.
He come and sat with me.
Does he definitely work there?
He stole the
He
train.
checked the tickets, and I can't remember why. He was like, he had like a tan and stuff, and I was like, "You're in a good mood, John." Was that you, like, on the tan? Everybody was like, "Yeah, it makes all the difference to the journey, that, you know, mate, when someone's got a bit of energy." And he's like, "I'm just in a good mood. I'm just back off my holidays. You can see me tan. I've just been to Greece for a couple of weeks, so I'm all refreshed and relaxed and ready for the Christmas running." And I was like, "Oh, nice one, sick." And I go, "I've just got back from Australia myself." He's like, "Have you? It's fucking far away."
Hang on, he's checking tickets. Did he
Yeah.
just get half a carriage down and everyone else didn't get the tickets checked?
Well, no,
John's in a good mood, but he's not doing his job, is he? I'll sit down with
Well, I
you,
was at the
get
end
to
of the
know you.
carriage. He's got to go beyond me afterwards.
Yeah, yeah.
But he goes, I was like, "Yeah, I just got back from Australia myself." And he sat down. He's like, "Have you? I was like, how'd you deal with the time difference there?" I was like, going out there was shit, but coming back straight. He was like, yeah. He went, I was a sailor for years, mate. I was a sailor in the Navy, yeah. So we went to South Korea, and I'll be honest with you, mate, out there, they were really lovely people when we arrived, and we fucking ruined it, to be honest with you. They're all fucking miserable now.
Just his one ship.
Yeah.
Ruined the country.
Yeah.
I love that. Be personal, be human. People need it.
Dead scouts
We
as well.
don't need robots doing the jobs anymore. Just fucking being. Oh, I'm offended. But he said bloody then.
Oh, no, don't be a bad egg about that stuff.
Just fucking.
Sometimes when people are super chipper in those jobs, if you're not in the mood, you just sort of want people to do the standard fare. But if you're in a good mood as well, and then they come with a bit of personality, that's a beautiful combo, isn't it?
Personality doesn't. It's no harm, is it?
One of my favourite moments on a train, there's two actually, there's one with you. But
The best moments
and
ever.
other one was, a couple of years ago, when Liverpool were competing for the league, and I think we just won one of the cups. It might have been 2022 after the FA Cup, and I was getting the train home, and I think we'd just gone past Milton Keynes, and it come over the tannoy, and he goes,
I'm just remembering my one.
or whenever it was, it might have been after that. But it comes up, I don't even know if it was that game, but it comes on the tannoy and he goes, ladies and gentlemen, just let you know, this is your same manager speaking, this is Alan. We're going to be going through to Liverpool, we stop at Stafford, Crewe, Run Corner, and then finally Liverpool Lime Street. And I just want to let you know, Jurgen said to me, we'll win that Premier League, you know what he said. So I'm in love with him and I feel fine.
The other one, for some reason, I was trying to play Ja Rule on my phone, living it up. I don't know why. Can't remember
No, we
what it
were
was.
talking about it. We were like in a good mood going, and we were going to London for something, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were like in a good mood going down, and we were talking about that song. Maybe we were just like singing it or
This
whatever.
train journey needs a bit
But
of
it
Ja Rule.
wouldn't play because of the signal on my phone. And then the guy come over and goes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop, blah, blah, blah. And then
As
it
he finished
started,
speaking.
it went, doo, 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 doo. And it sounded like he was playing. And we like, lad, what the fuck? For like 10 seconds. And I was like, it's just my phone. But for 10 seconds, it was like he's going, I'll put it on for you, boys. Just blasted Ja Rule.
Yeah, I take the guy with personality doing like a train conductor job over
All
the
day.
grumpy. I love the Tom Wrigglesworth story. He did an Edinburgh show about it, didn't he? But he was on the train down to London, and there was an old lady who was apparently going down to London to do some Christmas shopping for her grandkids, and she'd got on the wrong train. She had the tickets, she'd just misjudged it, and she had the wrong tickets. And the conductor turned up and was like, "These are the wrong tickets, so you're gonna have to pay for a new ticket." She got really flustered. She's like well into her 70s, and she was like, "Oh," and she felt so bad that she was on the wrong train. So she was like, "Oh, I haven't got any money. I've only got the money for my grandkids' presents." And he was like, "I don't know what you want me to do. You need to pay for a ticket." So other passengers got involved, like, hang on, like, because he was being so overbearing with it, and she's getting upset because she thinks she's got to give him all this money. And he made her give her all the money. So at this point, there's other people on the train complaining, like, "Come on, it's an honest mistake." And he's like, "No, rules are rules. Yeah, no, she's got to pay."
I honestly think I'd punch his head.
He paid the cash. So Tom Wrigglesworth, who is a brilliant comedian, I'm sure we'll get him on at some point. He's a great comedian. He looks like Where's Wally, doesn't
Sideshow
he?
Bob.
Yeah, he looks like Sideshow Bob. And he ended up going round the whole train and getting a collection going and just going seat to seat and going, "Can I just tell you what's happened?" Told them the story and started a collection. At this point, the conductor is fuming, going, "You're begging on the train. You're begging on the train. And when we stop, I'm getting British Transport Police and you'll be arrested. So go and sit back in your seat." He was like, "I'm absolutely not going to sit back in my seat. I'm going to raise the money that you've taken off that woman for her presents. Once I've got that, I'm going to give it her and then I'll stop. I'm not begging. I'm righting a wrong that you've made." And stopped. British Transport Police are there. The train stops. Tom Wrigglesworth is escorted off the train by the conductor, and then about 19 people go with him, with the old lady, and the British Transport Police literally hear everyone's story and go, "Absolutely fine, everyone get back on the train." And the conductor got disciplined.
Sick.
Fucking love it.
It's disgusting.
There's just no need to be that much of a cunt, is there?
Who
Like, if it's a
loses
little
out?
bastard, if it's me, then go, "Yeah, you've got on the wrong train and you should fucking know better. You're of a sound mind, age, and you know how everything works, and you're clearly just trying to get on a different train." If it's that old woman, just fucking be sound and go, "Do you know what?
Just show a bit of humanity.
No, but who loses out if she's on the train? It's not like she's paid for tickets. Who loses out?
Well, what he's doing is going, "There's rules," and also, if you work on the train and you're a conductor, you have to put up with a load of little shits, a load of people being knobheads, people are being abusive. I get it; it's not an easy job.
He deserves abuse.
People piss. But day to day, it's not an easy job, is it? But if you can't detach from
it
that
is.
abuse to just nice people who've made a mistake,
I think it is an easy job.
No, but they
It's a fucking easy job.
They get hassled, don't they? They get hassled. Late
Do you know
night
who doesn't
trains.
get hassled? John, from the one I've just been on. He doesn't get hassled. Do you know why? Because he's fucking sound.
Yeah.
Do you know when they get hassled? When they're cunts.
Coming back from London,
No, people are dicks on trains, though. People can be dickheads,
after
can't they?
working with Theo in London, on the train back, I had to buy a physical ticket, which I never do. I usually get it on my phone, but I went and bought it. Between buying it and getting on the train, I dropped it. So the woman comes around, ticket. I was like, oh my God, I haven't got it. I was like, I've got the receipt on me banking app. She went, I need the physical ticket. I went, oh, fuck's sake, I'm looking everywhere. She went, do you know what? Have a look and I'll come back. So like, I'll give you 5 minutes to have a look. I was like, down, rummaging, can't find it. And then she just kept walking past and looking at me, not asking. And then let me get there and get off. She didn't ask. Basically, she went, yeah, I'll let you have a look. And then just didn't ask me again because she knew I was being honest.
Yeah, and you've been genuine, and you've been, you know.
But she kept walking past and not even looking at me. I was like, oh, you fucking, what a girl. Loved her.
Shall we do some?
Where's her?
What the fuck happened there?
The volume is too low.
Where's her?
Evan says, Cup the boys. Oh, that's an old reference. Was thinking about how AC/DC used to rock up on stage with school uniforms on.
Still do, I think.
I thought only one of them did it with AC/DC.
What's the script there? Why? Is that like the thing?
He just did it in the 70s when they started, and it's just kind of...
And now he's like well into his 60s.
Oh, yeah, I think he's in his 70s.
Those old boy rockers who are still in good shape and can still do it
Like Jagger.
are fucking impressive. I don't know if it's just a combination of being multi-millionaires, yoga, and good cocaine, but they're still going, aren't they?
Keith Richards was on heroin, wasn't he, for years?
I thought he still was.
Is he?
I don't think Keith Richards has ever stopped doing heroin. He's just done the best heroin.
Rod Stewart was doing something. Have you seen him now? Looks like Shirley Carter.
Who's Shirley Carter?
From his
Doesn't matter, does it? She doesn't sound pretty.
Does she look like Rod Stewart?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's an old man. He's allowed to look like
looks
Shirley. He's 79.
Oh, I like it off then. Yeah.
Same age as Tess Daly. Amazing. Evan says, if you lads went on another Have a Word tour and had to wear outfits like the Village People, what would you each wear?
New York Yankees jacket.
And same murder as Row on the front, I reckon.
Yeah.
Probably.
Remember that one we seen in New York?
Oh, mate.
Class.
Too expensive, though.
Something like that. How about you?
I'd wear a unitard.
Careful.
You'd wear a what?
Someone who goes to Edge Hill Uni.
Didn't you nearly wear that for the arena?
What?
Didn't you nearly wear Eddie Murphy outfit for the arena?
God, I don't think you know what a unitard is. Eddie Murphy's never done a...
I thought that's what you wore. Is
No,
that
it-
like a jumpsuit, a unitard?
No, a unitard's like a
I'm gonna
ball,
Google
like
it,
you'd wear
so
for
I'm-
Hang on.
ballet.
Yeah.
But it's for
It's
men
like...
and women.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a leather jacket, Finn.
A leotard is usually worn by a woman.
So I'm thinking of that, but like to the floor.
That's a catsuit.
No, you mean like a skin-tight lycra? Yeah. I was just being silly, but I love you. Like, what, like Eddie Murphy? I was like, I've never seen...
No, but you,
I know
you
he
were
wears
going to
some
wear
mad shit.
something mental for the arena. There was talk about that.
Yeah, and then in the end, you don't want to look like a fucking full bell end in front of 10,000 people. Eddie Murphy's 80s style was something else, wasn't it? Like leather jacket, matching leather. I mean, that is
That red, that's iconic, isn't it? The
he
red
did
one.
a purple one as well, I think.
Yeah.
What if we were all trying to look different? If that was our thing, I mean, it's not our thing, is it? Because it's so cringy being like, we're the outfit guys. Like,
That's what they'll call it.
I remember the Noise Next Door when they started out. We were like, what we'll do is there's 5 of us, and we'll all wear black shirts and black trousers, but then different colour ties. That will be our thing, and it's just a matter of time before you go, this looks fucking naff. Yeah. But listen, Evan, unitard for comfort, I'd be absolutely fine with. Anyone else?
No, I don't think we're really.
A fez.
Yeah,
And nothing else.
really.
Actually,
Yeah.
It's cultural, isn't it?
Yeah.
You look like me in the garden.
What is the fez? I know what it is, but why is the fez a thing? It's a mad art, innit?
Isn't it from Fez?
Huh? What?
Isn't there a place called Fez in Turkey?
Am I having a stroke?
Tommy Cooper used to wear a fez.
I know what a fez is.
Morocco.
There's different
There you
hats
go.
all over the world, isn't there?
It is. Can you name some, Adam?
Jews have the yarmulke.
It's not a kipper as well.
That's a fish.
No, but isn't it called a kipper as well?
It
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it?
It's called a kipper, yeah.
I think the hat's the yarmulke. I think the kipper's a different thing.
Sure it is.
Google that thing. What the Jews wear?
It's a hat. Kipper's a hat. Brimless cap.
What's a yarmulke? Yeah, see. So the yarmulke's the little tiny one. A kipper's like
They're the same thing.
is that.
They're
it's the
the
same
same thing. Just
I
different
think-
names for it.
Yeah, he's right, though.
Backwards.
I think that's amazing that old Jewish guys were like, you know what? We're all going bald, aren't we? Let's say that God made us wear a little hat to cover it up.
And then call it.
Is that what it was?
I wouldn't be surprised.
But some of them wear, like, the ones in Prestwich wear those fucking mad, like, tall ones, don't they? Where it looks like they're hiding, like, something under it.
What, like the top hats?
Oh, they wear like the pilgrim hat almost.
Yeah. Oh, them.
Like, it's like
Yeah,
a
it's
fucking...
massive, innit? It's like at, what's the Mexican one?
Sombrero.
Sombrero, yeah. Like the Jewish sombrero.
Wow, that has never been said before. That massive multicolored Mexican hat. It's like that.
Have you seen... I seen a video the other day, right? And it's so well done. So this lad in America goes to university campus and he wears a sombrero, like a fucking cartoon, like one, and a fucking giant mustache like this stuck to his face.
I've seen this.
And he's going around a college campus and he goes, do you find my outfit offensive? And there's just like white women just going like, yeah, because this is not your culture.
Are you Mexican?
Yeah,
And, he's
and
like,
then
no.
even like other races, he's like goes up to a black guy, he's like, is this offensive? And the black guy's like, yeah, man, like you're not Mexican, so you can't wear that. And then he goes to like the Mexican quarter of this town, and he's just going up to Mexicans going, "What do you think of your outfit?" And they're going, "It's fucking great, man."
You're in Jamaica now. The Jamaican quarter.
What's your problem?
Just waiting to do you Mexican again. Just a little bit. It's
Fucking
great,
great.
man.
Fucking great, man.
But I think you're in the wrong quarter. Listen, I'm going to tell you about this Mexican choir.
We like it, but you're in the wrong place.
You should have known different when you saw the sign saying Little Trinidad.
It's great.
It's absolutely great, man. He nailed the whole story and it's got to the end. This is absolutely great. Totally wicked. Oh, God. Let's do some have a word.
It's time to have a word with that.
Oh, God.
You have with your friends.
If you want to send in any questions or you want to ask us anything, or that's a question, isn't it? That's the same thing. haveawordpod@gmail.com. If you want fast track, patreon.com/haveawordpod. Steve says, lads, I need to just have a word with my best mate Con. He's 24, but exclusively messages on Facebook Messenger and nothing else. He's stubborn and won't move to WhatsApp or Snapchat and just sits there sending big blue thumbs up like a paedophile. Have a word because it's becoming difficult to message him. That's from Steve.
No, stop moaning.
Seneca does this. Seneca's only messenger.
It's difficult. It's difficult to message him. It's difficult to just open that app and message him. I'd rather it be on Snapchat with the rest of me paedophilic wants.
Yeah, Snapchat's not the one either. What are you doing?
I think here's the thing. It's a generational thing. I'm like a year away from it. Everyone of my sister's year, which is 2 years below me, uses Snapchat, and like that's how they text.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's how
if
they
I
do
got
it.
a message from your Facebook, I'd be like, he's been
They've been hacked.
He's been hacked.
Yeah.
Seneca does messenger, but I like it because I send some abhorrent things in WhatsApp and I might accidentally send it to her.
Yeah.
So I actually like that it's separate.
You've got your own whole platform for messaging Serica.
And I don't
Essentially.
message anybody else on Messenger now.
Oh, I find it so irritating when people message on Facebook.
what she
There's
does.
so there's so many.
There's
Other
definitely
way.
some people that I only communicate with in certain ways. Like I only ever text you.
Yeah, if
It's
you
re-
WhatsApp
Yeah, you've said
me,
that.
I'd be
But
like, what?
your form of
Is
communication.
comedian stuff still on Facebook? Is that where I know
No.
you aren't on the circuit
There
as much
is-
anymore?
I honestly think 80% of the comics on the circuit are active on Facebook because there are groups that offer them gigs.
Yeah.
That's the only reason
It's still used.
Facebook
Because
is-
my
yeah.
my gigs for years was always Facebook, and in the past 18 months has migrated to WhatsApp. Like everyone's now gone. Nah, no one uses Facebook anymore.
Even footy groups. Have you seen what Squaddle is?
No.
We use Squaddle. So it used to be like you make a Facebook group when you to organise a game of five-a-side,
Yes.
and now it's like it's all on WhatsApp. There's like automated groups and stuff. It's so much better. Fuck
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah,
I message your bird on Facebook. If I've got to get in touch
Yeah,
with
because
Serica, that's where I message you. I text you. I WhatsApp pretty much everybody else. Liam Bolton, I talk to on Facebook.
I've
he's mental.
migrated over to WhatsApp with Liam Bottom, but yeah, same.
That does.
And there's a couple of people I only really talk to on Instagram. Like I've got like Sharon's number, but I only talk to her on Instagram for some reason.
Can I honestly? I'd be if text messaging just wasn't a thing anymore, I'd be fine with it. I use WhatsApp so much, and Instagram DM is like the second one. If I go in my text, it's just literally people going, your confirmation of your order.
Yeah.
And that could be an email.
Oh, no,
I text you and me dad.
iMessage is my most common one. Like, that's how I communicate with most people.
WhatsApp's just the GOAT.
Oh, can Instagram bring, like, I know Facebook's dying and that's all good, but if they could just bring over the when people are having the birthday thing, that would be so sound. Just as if you could just have, if you could just let me know, because I'm missing so many birthdays that I should know better. Like, it's not, I don't need to know every fucking person's birthday, but just key contacts.
That is true.
If it could just go, hey.
Just watch everyone's Instagram stories, because they get tagged in it.
It's your brother-in-law's birthday. Could you just give him a little shout out? Facebook was so good at that.
It was.
That was the only thing that I miss. The rest of it can get in the fucking bin.
Well, if you're listening, dev team.
Who's dev team?
He's Indian.
Tara says, Wag lids, I need you to have a word with my dad. My boyfriend of 7 years came over at the weekend to visit. We're currently doing long distance while he works, so it's a big thing when we get to see each other. I got home from picking him up at the station. My dad said he'd show my boyfriend to the spare room. I told my dad we'd planned on both sleeping in my room, to which he said absolutely not, and that it would be disrespectful to him. Reminder, I've been with my boy for 7 years. Long story short, me and my dad ended up having a big row, and we booked a hotel around the corner from my own house. Have a word with my dad for being an old fuck, or maybe have a word with me for not respecting my dad's wishes. That's from Tara.
I see both sides there.
Do you really? 7 years?
I don't think it matters. I don't know. Dads, especially old school dads, don't care how long you've been fucking for.
What?
They don't care, do they?
He seems like he cares.
No, I'm saying, you've been together 7 years? Oh, I don't give a fuck if you're fucking in my house now. Some old school dad's just not into it.
I just don't know.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Why do you care where your daughter gets bummed?
Imagine saying that to him.
Like, she's getting like long distance, she is getting fucking think it's a pound town, mate. It might well be in your house.
Are you saying this to the dad? Are you saying, lad, why'd you care when I'm bumming it? I'll bum it down the road.
Yeah.
Dad, listen, I'm getting bummed. Where do you want me to be? Because I'll make you a cup of tea afterwards. But if I'm in a hotel...
Make him a cup of tea afterwards. He needs one.
Oh, Dad, I've just get bummed there. Have a cup of tea. I hope you didn't hear anything. All right.
I wouldn't give a fuck, but I understand these old school Everton dads.
I met a girl in Benidorm. I met a girl in Benidorm from Hull. She was 4 years older
When was
than me.
this?
It was Faye.
This was 1999.
Oh, wow.
We went when we finished A-levels, we went on like a boozy trip to Benidorm, which was grim. I met an older woman.
Do you know what's really funny about that? Sorry to interrupt you. Genuinely in my head there, I nearly made a joke about you being old in 1999. And in my head, I was like, no, he's probably like 30. Just finished A-levels.
I'm 10 years older than 11, sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1899.
You're a decade older than us. You're 2 decades older than these.
And she was from Hull. And when I got back from Benidorm, it was before I started uni. There was a couple of weeks before I went off to uni. And she drove over to St Anne's. I was living with my nana at the time before I went to uni. And my nana, who was so chill and so cool, I was like, so this girl's coming over. And she was like, oh, no, love. Oh, I can't having a stay in the house. I'm sorry. What will the neighbours think? So I had to go to a bit. What?
Don't tell them.
What do you mean?
How would the neighbours know?
Right. That's not how it works, is it? Nana thought that she's not doing a press release that just to let you know, everyone on the street, my grandson's bumming someone tonight. Like, she's worried that they'll just see. We didn't smuggle her in at night. My nana like, get her in the boot. We'll put a fucking rug over her. We'll get her in. So I had to go to a bed and breakfast in St Anne's because I couldn't afford a proper hotel. So I had to go to like a £38 a night bed and breakfast and just turned up. And this old woman was like, oh, so Mr. and Mrs. We were like, ugh. Nightingale. She made us
Who the
pretend
fuck
that
she
we were
thinks
married.
she is?
She works in
You're
a
paying
B&B.
38 quid. You can bum me whether you want, whether you're married or not.
Everyone's getting bummed in there. That's why you're going there. It's 38 quid.
I just
Bed and breakfast and bumming it should be.
had to
B&Bs.
pretend to be the youngest married couple ever.
The B&B.
Yeah, I think my nan would have been the same. It's just an old school way of being like, no, I don't want to hear you.
Would you be asked if you end up like having a, you know, I know you're not planning on having kids, but you.
If I had a daughter and I had her getting wailed on upstairs, I think I'd be a bit upset, yeah.
No, if she'd been with him for 7 years, why?
I'd be like, why
You
did
know
get
she's
her
getting
out together?
smashed somewhere.
I just don't want it. I don't want to hear it.
Just put the telly on. Put an album on.
Well, the only, I mean, obviously she's...
Yeah, my daughter's 7, so we've got to be careful around this conversation. Poor man, she's getting smashed somewhere, isn't she, Tan?
No, but I mean, you're the nearest to it than any of us. Saying
Me and Laura,
10, 15
me and Laura
years.
have discussed this, and we've said it a few times. Laura just got up to all sorts anyway, just lied. I did the same. So why are you forcing them into situations where you don't know where they are?
Yeah.
If they've got a boyfriend, fair enough. If they've I've just met him. Like if she's 15, 16 and she's got a boyfriend, just get real. You know what's happening. It's better that you sort of I don't know though. I remember getting bollocked by one of my ex-girlfriend's mums because we were shagging too loud. So you just hope.
She had bollocks.
Not as big as mine, mate. Would you give her the Reggie chat? Sorry.
The Reggie.
Yeah. Who the
And
fuck
bad
Reggie?
boys too.
Motherfucker, you look dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you give him that? One of them up the stairs?
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. I'm bringing you boys around for the first.
Why did you get bollocked? Why did you get bollocked by this woman? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Because we were having sex in my girlfriend's bedroom too loud, and she had to knock on and be like, "Could you please keep it the fuck down?" We were just being little dirtbags and shagging too loud. So that's the problem, innit? It's all right being the sound parent, which that was my ex. That was one of my first girlfriends, and her mum was dead sound, but we took the piss and just started having sex loudly, like in the bedroom next to hers.
One of my ex-girlfriends, when she lived at home, she wouldn't let us fuck unless her parents were out. And then one night she got a bit we'd had a couple of drinks and she was like, right, we can, just let's be quiet. And we moved to the floor. And that's the night.
Classic move, innit? So there's no squeaking and creaking.
Yeah, but also she lived in the loft.
What?
And it was above her parents' bedroom. And one night, I've told this story before, but it was the night I snapped my banjo in the dark.
Right.
Oh.
And it,
No one wants to bleed
when
to
we
death
turned
in
the
the
lights
attic.
on, it looked like the fucking back room of a butcher's, like it was fucking everywhere, like the blood. And obviously we did our best to clean up, but the next day her mum seen it and was like, what the fuck happened here? And she just said, I had a really heavy period. But it was on the ceiling and shit, do you know what I mean? If she believed that, then,
And Adam snapped his banjo.
And we killed a goat. We're into some weird things now, Mum. Yeah.
The floor, by the way, ain't for fucking. Your knees, I mean, doesn't matter how young or old you are.
I think my garden office might stop being mine when the kids are teenagers. I might just give it up as a
a fuck shack.
not a fuck shack.
Take it to the fuck shack, will you? Trying to watch the Weakest Link here. The windows just
Oh, take me to the fuck
Where's
shack.
that shit, a fuck shack?
The windows just dead steamy. Someone draws a cock in it.
That's better than it being in the room next door.
It's glass panels across the front.
That's what?
You've got curtains?
Yeah, but I'm in the front bed. If it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm in bed,
You'll be shaving your head in the garden.
You crack on, love.
Gotta be honest with you, I'm a bit put off here. Why? Your dad's got no top on, he's shaving his head in the garden.
yeah, 11 o'clock at night. Is that when you think I'm shaving?
contact with me.
If you can't fuck to this, you can't fuck here. Off you go.
I wish you'd just get bouncy castles. This is fucking weird. It's nearly midnight. Yeah.
No, you can't let your garden office be the fuck shack. It's too much of a good place.
Oh, I just think there'll be a point where the kids will be like, "Oh, I'm having so and so around." Just fuck off to the back of the garden. Like, maybe I'll be able to reclaim my house at that point. The garden office exists because the whole house is given up to just like.
Are you gonna decorate it like in a romantic way? Like a big waterbed and stuff, one of those romantic getaways. Neon lights on the
Red
wall.
light
Just
on
a
the ceiling.
porn set.
Love is love and stuff like that.
What are you doing?
In case they're gay.
Making content at the yeah.
Circle
Dan's got an
bed.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, no bumming.
Maybe we'll just leave the couch and just make it more. sometimes on this pod, you're like, you've just got to roll with it. And then other times you just take a little step back and go, God, I'm talking about my child's sex life. Way too early.
Let's have a break.
I hope she's a nun.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's lovehoney.co.uk and promo code AFF-Word20 gets you 20% off everything from sexy outfits to sex toys. This is a whip with a glass handle. Would you use something like this?
I would use it on you immediately.
Okay. Oh, you're such a good dominatrix.
Thank you.
If you want to see more of that, check out Patreon. There's a lot of stuff like this. You said before we started recording that this is your favourite toy.
By far my favourite.
Why is it your favourite toy?
Because it moves around in a circle. You do not need a man anymore. It also vibrates, and this goes on your little bean, and you will come instantly. So goodbye, men.
Goes on your bean.
Yeah, your bean.
On the outside?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought the beam was on the inside.
That goes in.
See, men clearly don't know what we're doing.
Well, just buy
so get
this.
your woman a little sex toy and she'll actually come for once. That'll be good, won't it? And you can get that done for cheaper with us with the promo code AFF-Word20. 20% off site-wide. Get yourself a glass dildo and put it up your bird's ass. Or yours if you want. Hey! What are you laughing at, Carl?
Our lovely guest Taylor. I'm reading her research.
Oh, yeah.
What is research?
Taylor Ryan's here!
Hello.
Oh, yeah. We've got a research department.
Well, congrats to you for finding my leaked nudes.
Oh, yeah.
Leap.
We need a better
Printed
printer.
out pictures of my tits
It's
in front
just,
of
it's
you.
really funny, like, because he's brilliant at what he does, you know what I mean? But, like,
sure.
some of the facts, like, that make these documents, it just...
Also, I know you're autistic.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
But we are showing real autism traits with this research recently. Every episode, we're like, hello! What it says there?
The data.
Read this in order.
Every week now we go ahead. No, the first one is loves buses. So
do. I do. Recently, I've been playing this bus simulator game.
oh yeah, they're good.
It's so fucking lit. I paid $2,000, not my real money. Like, I earned $2,000 on this bus simulator game, and then I paid to get the bus changed to blue because that's my favourite colour. Oh, fucking hell, it was such a good day.
What a
You
rush.
paid $2,000.
Yeah, just to get the bus colour changed.
Now, could you have got that $2,000 out of the game and used it in real life?
Can you imagine?
I did,
$2,000 in the game.
Yeah, $2,000
Oh,
in the
thank
game.
God.
I did the train one and did a terrorist attack and never played it. I jumped off the train while it was moving. And
Where did the
How's that
train...
a terrorist as well?
because it crashed into another one. And I meant it. It was terror. And I never
meant
played
it.
it again.
So genuinely, I think after saying that on a public podcast, you will now be on a terror watch list.
You're never going to America, ever.
Oh,
I'll make sure of that.
It was jokes.
Oh, that's how it works.
Cut
how
that
it's
out.
Yeah,
worked
when Bin
before.
Laden, like when they broke in, if he'd have said before they shot him, oh, I was just joking, they'd have asked,
He didn't do a lot of podcasts, Osama.
I didn't really do that.
I reckon he probably did do a lot of podcasts.
What?
They probably have, like,
He didn't do
James-
Rogan.
James
Al-Qaeda
English, didn't
podcast,
he?
though, don't they?
He did James
Did they?
Yeah.
No, it's called announcements.
Didn't he do James English?
James
It's
Allen.
back to the start.
Osama in the man cave.
No, he did. He did videos though, didn't he? Though. Technically.
Yeah.
Podcast.
He didn't do podcasts though, did he?
What's the difference between a podcast and an Osama Bin Laden video?
mean a
He
te-
was
you mean-
announcing that he was about to bomb somewhere, and the podcast is like funny interview kind of style.
No, but I
getting
don't
to
think
know
he
people.
was.
And this week we have a
Oh.
Jimmy Hutchinson.
Taylor. They never announced they were about to bomb somewhere. They were because that would sort of foil their plan.
Yeah, but
He
can
didn't
you
like
imagine?
like the 4th of September. He didn't go, hey, you all better watch out in 5 days. He didn't do that. What happened was they
I honestly
bombed-
thought you'd had an aneurysm and done.
What happened on the 9th, Adam?
Yeah, what happened on the 9th?
The 9th was awful.
What?
time difference.
I think you thought it was the 9th of November. 'Cause it was 9/11.
It is annoying, innit? Because they're the only country in the world that does the date that way around.
He's a terrorist. He just lied, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, you all better watch out on the 9th, and they get to the 9th, and they're like, see, it's fine.
So he did the
14 hours
videos.
later.
He did the videos after claiming. He was like,
Yeah, he's
hey,
like, that was me,
that was that. Yeah.
That was us, that.
Well, at first he didn't, did he? He said it wasn't them. And then he claimed it afterwards.
All right.
What do you mean?
He didn't claim it straight away. People thought it was Saddam Hussein as well. And then they pushed it on him. He's like, oh yeah, that was me. fact.
So, Taylor, you like buses?
9/11
Yeah.
done, Auschwitz to come.
Good God.
What you like about buses?
I can't. I'm autistic. I can't tell you why I like
Oh,
buses.
you autistic though? Because
No,
like
I
I'm a bit
am.
autistic and Carl definitely is. But you don't present as autistic, do you?
No, I guess not. But like the diagnosis says it. So like
The what?
the diagnosis.
The diagnosis?
Like the doctors are like, you're autistic, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is about buses. They have a schedule.
Oh yeah, that's autism. Yeah.
I like them. I want to drive one. Can someone hook me up with that? I just want to
I
drive
think we
one.
can make this dream a reality, you know?
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That would, oh my God, that would send me. That'd be it. I could fucking die and that would be, I'm good.
You could just train to be a bus driver, you know. That's not that difficult.
What, going from an OnlyFans creator to
Yeah,
a...
Your
if
bus would
that's
be
for the love of the game.
Yeah, I'm going wherever this is, lads. to be honest with you.
Can you imagine?
It'd be a busy bus, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a busy
Yeah.
bus stop as people are like, yeah, not this one. Yeah, but this is the 22. Fuck this. It's the wrong 22.
Yeah, fake bus. Oh, I haven't got my bus fare, girl.
That's going to be a video on our channel within about like a month, you know, fake bus.
Fake bus, yeah.
Like fake taxi.
Yeah.
But it's
like,
a gangbang.
But yeah, exactly. I don't do gangbangs.
No, but I mean, if you got a fake
I've drawn
bus.
the line somewhere.
Yeah, but I'll present it.
Huh?
I'll present the gangbang. I'll be like, welcome to my fake bus. But like, I'm hosting the gangbang.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Yeah. And then
What,
I'll do
you're-
like camera angles.
No, you're
and
just
stuff.
driving it round and they're all gangbanging. Don't take a tight left.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
It's one day a bumpy ride. Some Mexican fella.
So you draw the line at gangbangs.
Do I what?
You draw the line at gangbangs.
I draw the line at like anything over a threesome, and it has to be with two girls. So I don't do like threesomes with guys or anything. I only do
Two
it-
girls and a guy or two other girls?
No, just two other girls.
Awesome, Carl.
Yeah.
Sorry, one girl and another guy, yeah.
It's me and two girls.
Right,
Like I do
okay.
threesomes with girls. I don't do it with guys.
Same.
Is there
That's the way I roll.
so much
really.
in common?
And by the way, Taylor's a porn star and she's got an OnlyFans. If you're wondering, like, fuck, this comedian's a bit frisky.
Are you a porn star?
Well, I mean, I call myself an amateur porn star because I don't do.
Because you want to do it in the Olympics.
I want to do it at the Olympics. Yeah, yeah. If I get professional.
But isn't star, isn't it, are you a porn actor? Because star
Yeah.
means like you're the top of the game, doesn't it?
No,
No.
Doesn't it?
no, it's just like the name for it. But
Right.
like, I don't do mainstream porn. I'm not on Pornhub, not on any of the other sites. But yeah, like I'd say I'm an amateur.
Amateur
But yeah,
porn
see how many dicks I can suck in a minute. It's one of the competitions that I want to join when the Olympics come up for porn stars. So
What you reckon you could do?
in a minute,
It's a
Does it have to be to
completion.
completion?
I was almost just putting it in the mouth because I'd compete for that.
It just
You have to be a porn star to put a cock in your mouth.
what?
That's the intent, though, isn't it? I just love
the
to be
fact
at the
that you want to
games.
do it.
Just good to be here. I love competing.
tattoo.
Not about winning, Adam. You gave it a good try.
how many-
Now get those pubes out your teeth.
How many in 10 minutes? And it's completion.
And to completion. Oh, I could probably finish someone in like 30 seconds.
20?
So yeah, probably, yeah.
In Mortal Kombat.
I reckon so.
You've never made someone come in 30 seconds.
I absolutely.
I don't
have.
mean to disrespect you.
I absolutely have.
Really?
Absolutely.
Was it an embarrassing little fucking
No.
premature guy? This was
No.
just a normal
This was
fella.
this was a
you know,
normal
you'd pass him on
fling.
the street, you wouldn't be like, he's come quickly. Just
Exactly.
a fucking Jack. Jack
Yeah.
of all trades, John the bus driver.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? You're passing people on the street going, quick jizzer.
Do you know what I have noticed? Genuinely, I judge everybody.
Great rapper.
Yeah, you meant to?
No, like I pass people on the street and like I feel like I know everything about them. Do you
I love people watching.
know what I mean?
Yeah, people.
And I think I'm right. Like about 90% of the time. I walked past this woman in London, right? About 2 months ago now. Then the weekend we did the Red Bull
Yeah.
thing when I went into town and did the comedy store. I walked past this woman and I heard her laugh. And this is how she laughed. She went, right? And I knew immediately that I hated her. I didn't need to have a conversation with her. I knew if I ever met her in any social situation, it would never go any... I'd never be like, oh, we'll hang out with her again. She just went, I was like, you're a cunt.
Did you make her laugh?
No. Like, I passed her in the street and I heard, and she laughed like as we sort of...
You fucking suck.
Was she alright?
I suck.
Yeah.
Why do I suck?
You suck.
Why?
Because maybe she was laughing at something really sweet. Like,
No, she was having a
What you were dressed
conversation with
like.
her little fucking beige pants, blue blazer fellas who seemed like, you know what I mean, no, don't you?
the Tories.
Tough, yeah.
Beige pants, blue blazer, white shirt, brown belt, and no facial hair. There's a billion of them. They're all walking around central London, and she's looking at them like, fuck.
Is she alright?
The fucking Terminator taking it all in. A whole outfit.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
I'm very intelligent, man.
So by judging everyone evenly, you just walk around going, "You're a knobhead."
Yeah. And I walk past other people. Sometimes I walk past a fella and I'm like, bet he's a good pint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
know what
woman
you
with
mean.
the isn't coming to Pogues, is she?
She's not.
No.
She's not invited. And I don't think that's me. I'm just a really good judge of character and it doesn't take much. You know what I mean?
What's your laugh when you let go then? If you think that one was just letting go.
No, I snort.
Yeah.
Like, do you know Jimmy Carr's laugh?
Yeah.
Like, I'll
can't
go
breathe.
into that, yeah. But like snorting, oh my god, my laugh is so mental.
We'll get you there.
Challenge
You won't.
accepted.
You won't. You're not that funny.
We're not that funny.
Oh shit.
So
I
where's
make a man
this?
come in 30 seconds. I call bullshit, actually.
Where's this dick
Alright, let me
sucking
prove it.
competition? Where's this
What?
dick sucking? Is this a real thing?
Where is this?
What is this?
It's
Is there a
it's not a real thing.
is there a PO box I can send off to?
For what?
For getting all these dicks sucked.
No, it's not a real fucking
Oh,
thing.
really? I thought
it's
you-
not a porn Olympics.
There should be.
There should be.
There should be,
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
I do
Yeah.
think we're like less than 100 years away from that happening, the porn
Oh, for
Olympics,
sure.
because it's becoming a lot more sort of,
Like,
you know,
socially acceptable to talk
destigmatized.
about. Mm-hmm.
Like stigmas, like, sex work is now, you know, a lot more widely accepted and not sort of seen in a derogatory light as it once was.
Yeah.
100 years from now, that is going to be on BBC 9 a.m. in the morning. It's the bumming event.
Pole vault with your cock.
9 a.m. in the morning. Yeah. It's 2 weeks after when they're doing the special paraporn Olympics. That's why. That's when I'm in.
Hey,
Parabombs on an half-8.
you've got to rep the disabled. Come through.
That sounds like you're just parachuting into an arsehole. It's amazing.
Also kind of hot.
What other events would we have done?
The long jump, but you've just got to end up in a vagina.
I like it. What about the women's one? They went end in the vagina?
Hammer throw is just domestic violence.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Wowza.
Wow.
We do not condone that here, by the way.
No, not for me, actually. Do you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it. Not for me, domestic violence.
Yeah, he's bold, isn't he?
So you like buses, yeah? What was this dating show you were on recently?
Oh
Because
my God.
we were talking before we started recording. You don't like in any sort of public setting. You don't like talking about your own sort of dating life, really, because
Yeah. I just...
someone's business. It's
And it's boring as well. Like, it's genuinely boring. But yeah, the dating show that I just went on, it's like, think about like Love Island, but like a load of low moral women in the same villa.
Are you low-moraled?
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not. That's a joke.
I think
But-
that's internalized.
Oh, it is.
discrimination.
Yeah. Discrimination. Internalized.
Against yourself.
Yeah.
You're listening to other people and you're making it... No?
Yeah.
I know. If I self-deprecate, then someone else can't say it.
Yeah.
So now
Okay,
when
okay.
someone comments that, I'll be like, I
I said
just
it.
said that.
No, totally. You need to back yourself. Tell
Oh,
me
you
about the
do.
slags in the house.
Low-moraled women, then.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, I said it to be fair. It's fair. Yeah, think about like Love Island, but like for OnlyFans creators. And there was just this one guy, and then we had to kind of like fight for his attention until like he picked you, and then there was like a prize fund of up to 10,000. However, when is this airing? Just
Saturday and Monday. So
Saturday and-
privately, Monday publicly.
okay. This coming or after?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't say now, but I'll say it off camera because it will give away the full plot. But yeah, basically, I was a plant, and I was on there to stir up some shit. So I did that, and I can't say anymore because that's going to give away everything for anyone that watches.
When's it out? Where can you watch it?
I think it's like it's going to be on YouTube, but it won't be out for like another month and a half.
It's on the CBBS YouTube channel. It's Balamori and then that.
Slagos.
Slag us. Oh my god, there is actually a series called Slag Wars that
What?
Rebecca Moore does.
What's the
It's like drag queens and like the queer community, like LGBTQ plus representing. And I've not watched it, but it's called Slag Wars. So
It sounds like something could be in the Olympics, like the tug of war.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
I think I've seen this for research purposes.
Sure you are.
You're so detailed when it comes to that research. Aren't you? Same here. I've been researching for this interview for the last 33 years.
How did you get into it?
You know what? I used to watch Girls at the Playboy Mansion when I was like 14 years old. Like I've always been so I'm sure you did. I've always been so interested in like the porn industry, glamour modeling, like Hugh Hefner. I fucking love it. I love all that sort of shit.
Do you love Hugh Hefner?
Well, I don't love Hugh Hefner per se, but I love
His
what
vibe.
Playboy is and what he created. So yeah, I've just been watching that since. Got into modeling, then I got into glamour modeling, and then I was just like, I'll just get my whole tits out, and then I did, and then just kind of spiraled from there.
Class.
Yeah.
The Hugh Hefner things, it was, I think we're too young to remember it not being creepy as fuck though. Like I'm sure back in the 60s and 70s, it was kind of cool. Like he's rich and he's got a house and he just lives with Playboy bunnies. By the time I was old enough to sort of understand what was going on, he was like
It's a bit mad.
88 and you're like,
Yeah.
it looked like a hostage situation with a load of sex workers.
And it kind of like was like, if you listen to like any interviews of like former bunnies, like they've said that in interviews where it was like not enjoyable. He would use like baby oil as lube because it felt better for him, but would give them like thrush and like BV and all that sort of stuff. Like it's actually kind of horrible, but like it was so lit when I was 14. I'd come home from school and I'd be like, fuck, this is so cool. Look at them all naked. It was great. But yeah, it's actually not that good, is it?
I've never used
Up
baby
you.
oil as lube. It doesn't really
You
make
shouldn't.
sense.
It's
No.
really bad for you.
It's bad for me.
It's bad for everyone involved, but mainly the female.
Yeah. It's good for massaging though.
Don't turn to me at that point. Go for
not?
massaging them. Let's make eye contact. Nice. Yeah, just so you know. No, we're past that now with lubes, aren't we? Try lovehoney.co.uk because the lube games come on. But back in the day, it was baby oil.
Yeah.
Or what was the
Yogurt.
or Vaseline?
Say yogurt.
Vaseline.
Yeah.
Was it?
Or WD-40 if she was a big girl.
Yeah, like Vaseline was like the OG. That's why Ice Cube's diss track's called No Vaseline.
Oh yeah, for bumming.
He's like, you're all getting bummed with no Vaseline. You're getting dry bummed by fucking Jerry Heller.
Jerry Heller. Fact.
Yeah.
Well done.
Because when you're watching porn, or as a lad, you don't want to see you want it to be believable. You don't want to have to suspend disbelief.
Absolutely.
When you're filming stuff, like I think when people go and see comedy, they're like, oh, it must be amazing. They're getting on and they're making people laugh. It's so cool, and they're having drinks maybe. But actually, there's so much day to day, the dressing room. We're doing the same sort of fucking shop talk every gig. You're on your phone, and it's just the norm. It's actually pretty mundane.
Yeah.
When you're filming a scene or you're doing something, the behind the scenes must be really just like humdrum and normal and samey. Like it's.
Yeah.
Is it just work? Do you literally turn up and go, oh yeah, it is Jeff. I know him from, and then you start filming and put it in another gear.
I'm about to out myself, but like, it can be like that. Like, it's not. If you're watching and subscribed, it's not like that. It's really nice.
It's all always
but
dead sexy here.
yeah, it really is just about like turning it on, becoming that character, what that person wants in that moment. However, there are parts of my job that I fucking love, and I asked for permission to tell this story before. And just a disclaimer, he really likes this, so he's probably going to get off on the fact that I'm even going to speak about it. But then there are parts of my job that I really like. So the other day I got a custom from this guy, and he wanted a pair of my pants. So I sent him a pair of my pants. I get a picture from this fucking man, this fat fucking man wearing them. And he's wearing them right up to his hips. Bear in mind, I am not fat. He is fat. They are cutting into his circulation, and his balls are like out of the side of it, up his ass. And then he paid me to send him a voice note, fat shaming him.
What did you say?
You fucking fatty little fat, lazy, ugly fat man.
And how long did you work on that?
It was
You big fatty!
it was about 30 seconds.
You big fatty bum.
Do you feel any sort of guilt or anything when you're doing that?
Well, I mean, you guys all met me.
Dan likes it. Dan likes it. Fucking horrible. Do you like being
Are
horrible?
you into that?
Just keep going.
Are you into it though?
No,
Would that do it for you?
I'm wearing my pants, but what am I going? Little baldy fuck bald. Fatty fuck bald. You shave your head in the garden, you fat fuck. Turning myself on.
Oh my God.
I didn't know you were into being shamed. I'll do it for you.
It's different, Adam. When we're on a comedy podcast, you're like, you knobhead. I'm like, oh, keep going, Adam.
Any guilt with it? Any like,
No, because you guys met me when I was the dominatrix for Dan's special, for Dan Day. And you saw what I was like with that. I am not very good at
You laughed very easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
you
I'm
broke
not,
character too much, I'll be honest with you.
I'm not a dom. I just did it for like the plot. I just did it for the lols. But I'm
Me
not
and
a
Carl
dom.
sussed that quite quickly and had no respect for your authority whatsoever.
No, you didn't. Paige was there like, fucking get on your knees. I was like, yeah, bitch, get on your knees.
Yeah, we didn't believe you.
She was like, bark, and I'm like, rough. No, not me. But yeah, I'm
Bad dominating that, by the way. Bark for me.
Like this.
I'm the fucking worst when it comes to like dominatrix and stuff. Like I am so like, I love joking, I love comedy, I love laughing. So that's just not in my
It doesn't work for the
repertoire.
dominatrix, yeah.
It doesn't. Like I'm not that person. So yeah, I feel fucking awful when I do it. But I'm fat phobic, so that one's fine. I could do that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's only that one because you actually do believe it.
I believe it. Yeah, when I'm
Yeah.
saying it, I'm literally like, you fucking lazy fatty.
Oh, there's a limit to how many people you want to be doing that for. Like
Yeah.
we've been doing cameo messages for the bike ride around India, and when you've got like 8 to do, sometimes you forget to do them. Someone's like, "Oh, it's my brother's birthday tomorrow. Can you quickly do it?" If you had to do 20, you're like, "Oh shit, hang on." Just before we get starters,
Yeah.
you're a fatty fuck. Sort your life out, you big fat fuck.
Sat in the ivy.
Yeah,
It's like
you know,
you've just
there's a
seen
limit
how
of
I
how many
do it.
times.
That's
Does anybody
exactly
ever
how I
ask
do
you
it.
to be nice to them?
Yeah, I have to be nice to loads of people, which like I'm really good at because like I don't like being mean. Like I don't like it.
But
Ever
when
since-
being nice to me is like just being nice. That's not like complimenting. So do you have to just
No,
be nice?
like-
be like, "Hello, Ian. You're all right, fella.
yeah, like
Have a
complimentary.
lovely day."
Here's a cameo. We've been doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear you're a big fan. And good luck to you. Hope you're getting better after the fall.
That's literally my fucking OnlyFans. Like, honestly, all the time.
Oh my
All
god.
the time. Like, people be like, "Can you say happy birthday to me?" And I'd be like, "Hi, Darren."
So there's lots of non-sexual stuff. People just
There's
want to...
loads and loads of non-sexual stuff. Like, a lot of my page is non-sexual stuff. Like, I do the sexual stuff because I enjoy it. I offer that. But, like, loads of it is none
Isn't the
of that.
girlfriend experience as well, where people want you to be like, "Hey babe, how are you?
Yeah,
You all right?
I don't do
How's
the
work?"
girlfriend experience. I don't care to speak to people on the phone. Like, I
Oh shit, is
can't.
that on the phone?
Yeah, like they'll have like calls like once a day. Like, not you haven't got to offer that, but that's really what you're paying for. I'm not doing that. Not for 250 quid. You're joking.
I can't think of any
Can you imagine forcing someone to speak to you every day?
different experience and you get anything but the company and the sex. Oh, it's me fucking big.
Can you imagine she started doing it, Eddie?
Just ignoring the calls of an OnlyFans girl. Oh, fuck, I'm out. You all right? Where am I? Oh, I'm at my
Sorry,
mum's.
lads. It's me fucking big. What?
Oh, you're always going on.
I said I was going out for the match.
Thank you, mistress.
Yeah, no, there was an early kickoff. We're in a 4. Yeah, and then we're going for the fucking scan. Oh, fuck off. Be home when I'm home, won't I? Fuck off.
250
Just that OnlyFans bearer pays 20 quid a week too.
bargain, that,
Cheap,
mate.
that.
Is that cheap?
20 quid a week. She just said 250 quid a time, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Taylor's a good one. You can go down the leagues, can't you? she's
Yeah, that's South prices. Yeah.
she's top flight. Get a Vauxhall conference, OnlyFans going, "Yeah, all right, I'll be your fucking girlfriend. Give us an address."
They start ringing you.
Yeah. What's the weirdest thing you've been requested? You know, you get the boutique ones.
Yeah. I mean, the fat shaming one was interesting, but there was another one that I did recently. Oh God, this really doesn't. Right, autism. I've got the sensory stuff. I've got like the visual stuff, like overwhelmness. This guy wanted me to blow up balloons and then pop them. So this whole time, I'm blowing up the balloon with the pump, And then he wants me to like play around with it, the sensory of the touch and that already. I literally want to fucking die. And then he wants me to pop it. And do you know, have you seen Elf where he's like doing the Jack in the Box
yeah.
like that and he goes, ah! And then he does the next one. That was me, but like with balloons.
That you were popping yourself.
That I had to pop myself for the,
So you'd
for the
pop
custom.
it and you'd be like,
Yeah, but obviously I'm like this like,
Yeah.
it's like real. How
much
much?
money for
I think it was like 160.
That's insane.
was
I'll
like
do
a-
that for a $1.
It was a 2-minute video.
I don't think it's the same thing, do you know what I mean?
I'd much rather be called a fat twat than have someone blow balloons and
Do you know
pop
what? Do you know what's really weird? I was thinking as she was saying that, I don't know why I get it, but I get that one.
What, the balloons?
Like the blowing the balloons up, yeah. There's
Yeah,
something
because it's
sexual
all
about
like,
that.
yeah, because blowing up.
Yeah, but didn't you say you were using a pump? That feels like that's half
no,
the
that-
thing gone.
yeah, no.
because
Yeah, but think about, the way
Oh,
they did
yeah.
Yeah, but
It just,
Come on.
women are terrible at hand jobs, so that just wouldn't turn me on at all.
Is that true?
you have no idea. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I do, actually.
You just don't. You think that I can't finish someone in 30 seconds and
You
women are
can't
bad
suck someone off in 30 seconds.
Yes, I can.
It's going to be a
I'd
weird
still
end
be
to this episode, isn't it?
I was literally about to say, I'm going to give you 50% of the cut and prove it.
30 seconds, like I'm still thinking about the fucking match from last week. I'm not even like in the blowjob yet. Forest. 30 seconds, I'm just not having it. Like I don't make myself come in 30 seconds when I'm doing it as like a chore.
You've got a woman.
I'm better at it than you. I've done it loads.
No, but you know, like when you just need to come. You know, when like you don't want to wank, you just like gotta get the demon out to get off and on a hangover, and you just need to get it out.
Bleed
And
in
you're
the
just like
radio.
a really quick one. You put like the filthiest thing on, and it just gets you there quickly. That takes me like 90 seconds to 2 minutes. So what are you gonna do? Suck you off?
You're
You're not
sucking
sucking your own
yourself
dick, are
off with a
you?
pair of tits.
That is true. I just think I've been playing this guitar for a long time, and you don't know the chords.
But you're not sucking yourself off.
I'm not sucking myself off.
It doesn't feel the
Are you?
same, does it?
What?
No,
You would if you could.
I saw someone say, when you suck yourself off, it doesn't feel like you're getting sucked off. It feels like you're sucking someone off. And that's true, isn't it?
I don't know.
You can only feel one thing at once. You can't be like, whoa. You feel like you're sucking someone off.
How easy is it to suck yourself off? Have you tried?
Every man tried.
Every man's
hasn't he?
tried.
Yeah.
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 And you
Usually when they're quite young.
yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not
Yeah.
a middle-aged dad bod type of try. I'm struggling to put my socks on.
Accidentally suck yourself.
Yeah. I have to tie my shoes one shoe at a time. I can't stay down there for 2 full shoes.
If I start sucking my own dick, have a seizure, bite down, I'll just roll down the stairs like a fucking roly
Are you
poly.
doing it at the top of the
It's the fast way
stairs?
to get out
Sonic
of
the
house.
Hedgehog.
Like a danger suck.
Dangerous.
Rolling around the house, sucking yourself off.
In John Lewis.
So go upstairs, Jack. Daddy's playing his game again.
Is this yoga? Sort of.
Has anybody ever offered you mad money for something and you've gone, no, not even for like 10 grand?
Like to meet up with them and stuff. Like I get those requests all the time. Like I have prostitute friends, I have hooker friends, like fucking get your bag. Love that for them. I don't do it. So like my service is online and I get that all the time.
That's the only thing you've been offered big money for, me.
No, I probably have had other stuff, but you just asked me this question and I just cannot think for the life
Genuine
of me.
question, though.
Yeah.
Right. Is there a price where someone will go, I'll give you this, and to meet up and do it, that you'd be like £500,000?
Probably $1 million. Yeah.
$1 million?
Yeah.
Fuck me, that's a lot of dollars.
Yeah, because I just don't care to do it. I don't need to do it.
There's
Yeah,
a huge
yeah, no, I
jump,
get it,
though,
yeah, yeah.
Huge
It's a
jump
huge
from
jump.
doing online stuff.
To in person.
Yeah.
So I just think if I can immediately become a millionaire, yeah, I would do it for that probably. I mean, everyone's got a price, haven't they? If anyone says they haven't got a
100%.
price, they're lying.
Mine's about £7,500, I think.
So,
To meet up with a man and fuck him.
What?
To meet up with a man and
Not a man, no. I just wouldn't do that.
$7.5 grand. That's
I literally became like a traveller for that cost. My caravan cost $7.5 grand.
You became a traveller.
I'm not a traveller, I just have a caravan. I just have one.
I'm a traveller. I've been in a caravan. Mad. Why didn't you just get yourself a bus?
What?
Get out a bus. It seems like you'd be so happy.
Oh my god, I actually genuinely thought about doing this, but like the cost of the renovation of a bus, and bear in mind I have no fucking skill when it comes to like building. IKEA winds me. This table, yeah, I would rather throw this table off the fucking ledge than try and put it together.
Same,
I hate doing anything like
We
that.
had to give that table to a proper person to
do
make it for us.
Yeah, I don't like it. So I couldn't really reconstruct a bus, and the time it would take would actually
Oh no,
piss me
Taylor,
off.
you misunderstand me.
Sorry.
Pay someone to do the bus for you, love.
Yeah, but how expensive? Do you know how much it is?
Hey, you're making bank.
I don't have a bus license.
Just get more fatties to be like,
Don't
call
be
me
a boss,
fatty.
just live in it.
don't want
I
it.
haven't got a hotel license. I don't let no one stay in my house.
How are you supposed to get it around? What, I'm going to leave it on my fucking driveway?
Yes.
You're joking? My house has got a bus outside of it, and my neighbours are like, this is getting really irritating now.
Don't answer.
I can't.
Also, I think the thing you like most about buses is the schedule. So for you to really get turned on by it, you'd have to like have a route and a schedule.
No, and it's the routes. It's not just the schedule. I love buses because of like the routes. So it's not necessarily buses that I love. It's knowing where they're going. I can't explain it.
Yeah,
So
says that you've learned them.
Are you a fan of minibuses or is it just buses?
No, so I love vans. So
like small
mini,
people?
like what?
Do you like small people as well?
I love small people. I love like tiny little things, like tiny little people things. It's so cute. Like,
Do you mean children?
yes.
Oh, right.
Or dwarves.
Or dwarfs. Or children are sexy, but dwarfs are fine. Yeah.
Just in.
She likes mini buses and mini people.
Many buses
It's
driven
a
by
rough break for
kids.
dwarves.
Taylor, what Transformers scene did you recreate in a bra? Can I ask?
Do you know when Megan Fox leans over the bonnet?
Oh yeah, and when she's fixing it, yeah, that is an iconic scene.
Yeah, I redid that with like some like really like short denim shorts and just like the whatever top that
What
it
car
was.
was it?
What car was it? I genuinely think it was my Volvo.
Can we get a picture of that to put it in for the YouTube? Because it looks a bit like Paul Ince.
It's 250 quid. That was only 35 quid for the Paul Ince one.
I will actually ask the subscriber because it was for them.
Oh, come on.
So I will ask. Well, they paid for it.
He's had exclusivity, though, hasn't he?
Whoa. So you're telling me if someone asks you to do a certain picture or video and you send it to them,
Yeah.
they get like exclusive rights to it?
Well, they paid for that. Yeah, they don't get to keep it, but they get to keep it on OnlyFans, and then I won't sell it or send it to someone else. So like, I wouldn't like post it on social media because they paid for that.
Have you done anything with pressure washers?
No, but I've done stuff with my shower head.
Yeah. Do not mix those two up. You're going to lose a flap. My God.
Right, I know Dan hates this, but I've got another one. Someone pays you to eat Chinese?
Oh my fucking god! Yeah. So
That's the god.
That's the dream. That's the
it was amazing. It was amazing.
You'd be a rich OnlyFans.
That is the dream.
Yeah, I
If someone was
super
paying me to eat
happy.
Chinese, I'd let you call me a big fat fatty, and I wouldn't pay you for the privilege.
Genuinely. Oh, I was so happy about that because he wanted bloated pictures. Like I said to him, I was like, well, to get bloated, I need to eat. So I was like, I could fucking swindle this. Like I could absolutely get something out of this. I was like, I'll eat Chinese and that will make me the most bloated. And then he paid for my Chinese, sent him some pictures of me being bloated, which is like normal after food anyway. And I got paid to eat Chinese.
Mental.
It was a good time. I was
This
super
fella's
happy
like, I
about
wish
it.
you were bloated. You're like, I fancy a spring roll, actually.
Do you ever get any requests off women, like mental ones, or is it just men?
It's just men. Well, mine's just men. I'm sure other people get women.
I didn't mean to ask you this before when you brought it up. Why do you draw that line when it comes to threesomes between men and women? Or is it only women you work with anyway?
It's only women that I work with anyway, but also I don't know how to work with men. Like I fucking love men. Like I love the idea of sex. I love sex. I'm a sexual person. Like I think it should be normal to talk about. I love that. But in porn, I think it's such an ick. Like I'm watching like a guy like fuck on camera and I'm just like, ew, I don't like you.
That gives you the ick, watching
yeah.
men fuck on camera.
It's
But if you turn the camera off, you're like, fucking get it here, you.
wow.
Well, because it's not like real, it's a bit like robotic.
Yeah. I just don't. So I just wouldn't work with that. I just don't really like it. But with women, when women are working together, it might be fake, but it's so hot. And a lot of the time you can start enjoying it. So like the porn that you'll see with like girls working together, there's a chance that it could be fake, but there is also a chance that like they've got like a good connection, like they've enjoyed doing that scene together. And I love that. So
You can tell when it's fake. When it's
you can tell
the
when it's
lesbian
fake.
stuff. When they're like, oh, I'm going to go down on you, and they just like miss.
Yeah, and they've come straight away.
Have you ever seen that? They're like, oh, I'm going to go down on you, and then they're like,
Looking to the side,
yeah, look to the side. Fake.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Bollocks, turn it off.
Honestly.
Next.
Honestly, I want to see an absolute graft when it comes to lesbian sex. Get in there. Get in there.
Just as deep as you can.
This is what we train for.
So, but what are you talking about fake stuff? What do you mean?
You can tell.
The fake
when
lesbians
on
are
a-
just doing it for the money rather
They're
than
like, oh, I'm going to go.
they actually like it.
Look like the fucking.
Like you
Winston.
trying fish?
Yeah. Fucking hell. Bring your rice pudding here. Fucking hell.
Do you have girls that you always work with then? Have you got like a roster?
Yeah, I guess. I guess I do actually.
Because you trust them and you know them. And,
Yeah, like I have worked with like a few creators over and over again. I have done that.
It's like us with comedians.
Yeah.
We've got comedians that we trust to be the good, like, stand-in guests, guest co-host and stuff. You've got your mates who you work in the industry,
And
I
you know
imagine.
it looks good on camera, like you know that you're going to enjoy yourself, like whether it's real or fake. Like, yeah, it's the connection, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, like you are selling sex. So, yeah, I do have people that I work with often.
And I know you've started doing stand-up, or you've tried it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a proper long-term ambition?
No, genuinely. Oh, it actually is, you know. Like, that's why I want to move up north. Because, like,
Because there's no comedy clubs in Somerset.
it's just shit. Like, it is just shit. Like, you've obviously got the Glee Club and that, which is, well, there's a few
In
of them, isn't
Cardiff.
there? But, yeah, you've got the
Hen and
Cardiff
Chicken's
one.
good. Bristol's got...
There's like Bristol's
Yeah.
got a good scene, but like you don't live in Bristol, do you?
No.
You live in the middle of nowhere.
No, and it is like 40 minutes away from me. But, like, the people that I like and the people that I've got to know and, like, the comedy scene up north, like, I find fucking funny, and I find it much funnier. Northern people, they're funnier. The accent, like, you could be more self-deprecating as someone from the south and then speak to someone from the north and, like, they'll kind of get it. They'll get the humour. And you can just take the piss out of yourself for being a Tory. And everyone loves that, so...
So are you going to move up here?
I would like to. If I do, it will be in May that I'll be moving.
In May.
So coming up
Why
soon.
May?
'Cause-
Coming up soon.
Yeah. That's
9
when
months away, isn't it?
Christmas is around
You could have a
the
whole
corner.
fucking baby in that time.
I'd rather die.
You'd rather die
I would rather die.
than have a baby.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Can you
fair.
imagine? Oh my God. What am I going to do with it? What if it cries? What if it cries?
Feed it.
Ugh.
I'm not
Yeah,
into
you're not ready for
babies.
motherhood.
I'm not into babies either. Because of it, shut up.
Yeah, shut up. What do you need? And also, I literally watched on TV a cow be born yesterday and it ran. It came out of the mum and it ran. A child, I'm not even joking, you leave it on its back for too long and its head's caved in. What's the fucking point? That's so useless.
I genuinely do think about this quite often. Babies are shit, aren't they? Like, we have the
Yeah.
worst babies.
yeah.
We have the most useless young,
yeah, useless.
Yeah.
Oh, a
Completely.
foal straight out of the booth,
Sharks are swimming,
running.
mate. Sharks
Yeah.
come out swimming.
Sharks come out swimming. Dogs come out and go for a little walk and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and they can sort of talk.
Yeah. Babies
mean?
come out like, oh, I'm a big
Yeah,
bag of
come on,
shite.
babies.
Yeah,
What are you
big
doing?
Bag of shite.
Sort your fucking shit out.
No, but they can't do anything.
It's true.
Oh,
And they
they're
come
helpless.
out screaming as well. Immediately they're fucking annoying. The second they enter the earth, they're annoying.
Yeah, I hate them.
We're supposed to, I hate them.
Awful.
Oh, I actually hate them.
So glad
I actually don't
That's
think you're
what I'm
ever going to have a
putting in
baby.
room
Taylor,
102,
by the
babies.
sounds of it. What?
That's what I'm putting in room 102.
Babies.
Babies.
That's a fucking good shout, actually.
Oh, my God. There's old people in there. They can look after them.
Oh, I love old people.
No, they're
Why,
useless.
how
They're as
can you
useless
love
as
old people?
babies.
They're just fucking screaming and crying and shitting themselves as well.
They are. I know. Oh, they're so cute. I'm actually so passionate about old people. I can't even have this conversation.
Oh, I want them all dead.
I think you should get to an age and your head just explodes. 45.
It's made the
got
most
an
of
hour
it 2
and a
years.
half left.
Yeah.
But there should be like a ticking like a timer or something, so everyone knows that it's going to happen first, so no one's around when your head
Yes,
explodes.
yes.
And you could sort out your finances, like sort the funeral and
You get a
stuff.
week.
Yeah, and then you
it'd be
just
great if there was like a ceiling on how old you can get. It would stop. It would sort the aging population out. If they just made a new law worldwide, and it's just 75. Someone walks into your bedroom the day after your birthday, so you still get to have your birthday, and they walk
Yeah,
in.
happy one.
They go, "You hungover? Yeah, do you want it all to end?" Bang, done.
I might not stay at mine on my birthday. Oh, fuck, he's
Where
not
is
here.
he?
This keeps happening. He's not here. He's on the list. There's his address. Do you know what? This is a broken system, this. Where are they? Killed no one this week, old bastards.
Have you seen Midsummer?
Murders.
murders.
No, Midsummer. Loads like that. When you get to a certain age, they kill themselves.
Logan's Run as well. That's
They
the
just
old
jump
film
onto
about
this
this.
big rock and die. And everyone's like, belter.
I love it that your
'Cause you're
head
useless,
has to
you're just a
explode.
burden, aren't you? And their community is about like contributing. When they get old enough, they're like, I can't contribute no more. to that and then kill themselves.
I want to be the biggest fucking burden when I grow up. I want to be the biggest burden. When I'm old, yeah.
So who though? You don't want kids?
Well, no, I will have kids at some point
right,
when I can stomach the thought of it. But like when I'm like old, like I want to be. You're not putting me in a care home. You're wiping my shitty ass.
Who?
Well, whoever it is that's looking after me. Like hopefully, like a grandkid or something.
Yeah.
Because that'd be so much
Hopefully
funnier.
a grandkid.
How much funnier?
Talking about age, have you got a time limit on your career with OnlyFans and being in porn? Have you got a Logan's Run sort of date where you're like, I can't be doing this at 55?
I probably won't do it at 55. So 55.
How old are you
probably.
now?
I am 26.
Right.
Yeah, but I haven't got an age. The reason why, like, I've always loved stand-up comedy, but like I would love to venture into like something else and like be known for other things like before I leave the porn industry.
You want to evolve into something else.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I love performing. Like I love speaking. I love like making people laugh. Like I really enjoy that. So yeah, if OnlyFans was like the step up for that to be able to get there, then whenever that needs to end, so I can like progress into something new, that's when it will end.
Leave the porn before the porn leaves you.
Yes. Haven't you started a business though within OnlyFans?
That was wise.
If he started an OnlyFans, he'd do bits.
Haven't you started? You've got the sex creators though, haven't you? So that's
Yeah,
kind of moving
Essex
on.
creators. Yeah, it's an online course. It teaches creators how to like be business people within the industry and like how to like utilize OnlyFans correctly. Like I'm not a management company. I don't run people's pages. I don't do any of that. I don't take percentages. But like I just teach people like the fundamental basics in being a business person. And then I like dive into like social media marketing and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I do have a business in there. Obviously that will help with me coming away from the industry. I want to get into property and own property. That will get me away from the industry. And then comedy is like a passion project, really. I'm not looking for it to pay the bills. I just want it to be something else.
How many gigs have you done?
One. And it was on Mong Monday.
What?
So.
What's that? Is that a Somerset thing?
No, but it's a northern thing.
It was New Act night in hot water.
Yeah, it's the hot
Oh,
water.
is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah.
They've got some mad branding, haven't they?
That's what they call it. Wait, I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I don't care. They call it Mong Monday, so anyone that does it, you're a Mong.
But you are in quite an interesting position because you've done one gig, but you've got such a following from the work you're already doing and like the videos that you're creating and stuff.
Yeah.
You could probably sell tickets to stand up
don't think
2
so.
gigs in.
Yeah, I could, but it would be because people want to come and see me strip on stage and not for me speaking.
Yeah, but just don't do that. Actually, as the show goes on, put more clothes on.
I'll start in a bikini.
Yeah.
Every time someone laughs, I'll put an item on.
Yeah.
I'll be like, haha.
There'll be people going, shut the fuck up.
Like, psych.
Got kicked out for laughing, literally.
Man, I'm ruining it. Have you not got any more plans to do more gigs?
Yeah, I would like to. Like,
Just do it then. Why are you waiting for?
I don't know why. I've gone back to being like scared. Like there was when I was backstage waiting to go on stage, there was this guy and he was like, "Oh, how did you get onto this then?" And he was going on stage as well. Like he was one of the monks, and he was like, "Oh, how did you get onto this?" And I'm like, the fucking same way that you did. I was like, you sign up and you go on. And like the judgment there, where it was like, oh, because you've got like a big following, and like, oh, because you do this and you know them. That's how I got on.
No, you.
And I'm
like,
like,
you can't.
it's
No
an
one can call
open
you out
mic.
for that at the bottom rung.
It's an open
yeah.
mic. Anyone could. My dad could have come up and he could have been like, right, it's my time to shine. And that man's not fucking funny. So anyone could have done it.
We'll do it again.
Oh,
then.
yeah.
No,
Using your connections,
scared.
are you? Beat the frog, is it? Oh, yeah. You nepo baby, are you? Doing this beat the frog shite.
Emailed an address, did you? On your computer. Lucky you. I had to shout at the fire exit.
There's so much bitterness. Like, it's really interesting if you do get into stand-up and you do it sort of, the traditional way and you don't use the following you've already built and you go through sort of the rungs of the ladders of open mics and gong shows and then like sort of unpaid open spots and stuff. The bitterness on those early sort of rungs and then you get to a point where you're doing clubs and you get bitterness from people that think you're about to pass them as well. Because everyone you start with, as soon as you do a little bit better than anyone you're with, they're like, who the fuck do you think you are?
That is
I'm
literally
just as good as you and you're getting more than me. And then you get beyond them and you don't even see them anymore. And you're like, oh, I'm in the clubs now, it's all going to be better. And then there's some comic who's been headlining for 20 years who knows last year they got booked 6 times and this year they got booked 4. And it's like, right, well, that's sort of going down.
And then you start a podcast with them. That's how
You were never that, though.
No.
You used, because I think you were quite comfortable with the fact that you were always one of the best headliners. So you encouraged everyone else because you wanted to get rid of the deadwood that you were hanging around with.
Shite headliners. Yeah. It's going to be nice. You just got to, You just got to be mates with nice comics and ignore the cunts.
It's the ebbs and flows.
But also, if you've got nervous again, it's because you've left it too long.
That's exactly what's happened. Like, that is exactly what's happened. So I genuinely just need to... I've been working on material. Like, I do have some stuff. And I've taken out the stuff from the first show that I did and, like, completely scrapped that because it didn't get... It got, like, a couple of chuckles. I'm like, no, I'm not doing a couple of chuckles. That doesn't fucking work.
Yes,
and I've, like, taken the rest of it and then I've built on it. So, like, I have the material, but, like...
You've already done it once.
I know.
Not the phrase, the first cut is the deepest.
Yeah. Is that Leona Lewis or something? Fucking hell.
You've heard that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It works.
very
It's
You
content.
didn't bleed out. Dig again. Show yourself up.
Yeah, you're not gonna, it's not going to be more nerve-wracking the second time. You just have to do it.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm at the moment. So I genuinely just need to do it. And I feel like if I take that leap to move to the north, well, the reason why I'll be moving is to dive into comedy. So that'd be pretty fucking mad, wouldn't it? To move all the way to Manchester to be like, not doing a show.
You got some shows.
Yeah. Have you had any other jobs?
I used to be a van driver.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Who for?
Amazon and
Like delivering packages?
Yeah. And then delivering car parts. So I was a delivery car part driver as well. So I learned all the bits of a car.
Now, did you get into that? Send an application form, did you?
Yeah.
Get hired, did you?
Emailed them.
Go
did
in the
ya?
job centre, did you? Lucky you.
So one day you went, I don't want to deliver car parks. Don't deliver car parks no more. Too big.
They're fucking massive.
You just went, I want to get into sex work and just overnighted it, or?
No, it was. Oh, you know what? I actually got sexually assaulted. Jokes, haha, it's so funny. Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. No, I actually got sexually assaulted by my manager, and then I was like, no, because I was already doing OnlyFans, and and then he had like that opening, or he thought he had that opening, where it's like, oh, she does that, so I can do this. And then that was when I was like, fuck this, and then I went full time with OnlyFans, and then I.
That's got to be one of the most sort of horrific but also daunting things about your line of work, is that it does sort of give the worst people in society like this idea that like, oh well, she does it there, so she obviously wants me to grab whatever. Like,
yeah, it's kind of hot, but like, don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Good effort. Well, I think we've slightly skewed the message there.
Ignore what she said, I think.
It's very
trying to do
important,
a
lad.
nice sincere bit. She's like, yeah, no, you can think about wanting to fuck me in the cupboard. Just don't fuck me in the cupboard. But tell me you want to. Of
No,
course.
it's literally that. Like, just keep it to OnlyFans, but like, don't actually do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, then it's hot.
Right.
Just don't like cross the line, innit?
Yeah.
Look, don't touch.
Yeah, look, don't touch. Exactly.
DM. Don't shout.
Don't shout.
Yeah. You want it DM to you.
Yeah.
You don't want it shouted.
Yeah.
DM on OnlyFans with a tip. Don't shout it at me in the street.
Ooh, with a tip.
I thought that's what they have to do.
Well,
right?
they don't have to tip, but I mean,
I saw
encouraged,
an
isn't it?
Instagram
Definitely
story
do it.
yesterday
Here's a
where you were
tenner, lovely
shaming
tits.
non-tippers.
it was hilarious.
Yeah. She did an Instagram story yesterday shaming non-tippers.
Yeah.
It
I
wasn't
thought
a
that was the
story.
done thing.
It was a reel, and it was a reel where it said, put POV, you're falling off a ledge, but you're a subscriber that doesn't tip, and it's like, and then they just like die. But they don't die, it's just a point of view.
Oh my! I've said that before.
Look, I'm not completely versed in the OnlyFans universe, but the impression I get from the research I've done by following 7,000 of them on Twitter is that you're supposed to tip. It's supposed to be like, here's 20 quid, love you pussy, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I suppose you can. No, you can tip, like, just to be nice. But like, you pay for the content, you know?
But then it's just manners to be like, here's 10%. Here's another £2 because it was a surprisingly good
Honestly,
pussy.
you've all been to strip clubs, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
you've all been to. I know you.
No.
You fucking.
I haven't.
Finn's been
I
to a
met you at a
mosque.
swingers club. You fucking losers. I know you've been to these places.
We asked you to come there.
You didn't bump into us.
Bump into us, did you?
That's so
Oh,
much
fancy seeing you here. We're just doing some film. Oh, you got a camera? Get it out. Let's make some content.
That did not help your case.
Me and Carl go to strip clubs for a laugh, right? And what we do is we
She's
try,
not going to respect this, by the way.
we
You're
try
doing
and
it
put,
dangerous.
Have you heard the dark jokes that I've made so far?
Okay, you'll respect it. Then.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
we go to strip clubs when there's no other options. You know, when you're in a city, you don't really know where to go, and the strip club's open until 3 or 4 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
And we go, and the game is we have to try and get their real name. So we never pay for a dance, and we just want a long conversation. When we were in Brighton, one of the girls
us a drink.
told us her whole life story and bought us a pint.
Bought us a bottle. Yeah, I know it was a bottle of Peroni. I remember it very, very well.
Actually, that sounds like me. That actually sounds like I was so bad at being a stripper while being autistic because, like, I did not care that much to do the dances. But then when someone just wanted to chat, I was like, "You're right, love."
I think men like that more, though.
Yeah, to be fair, it did actually get me dances, but it wasn't on purpose. And then I would tell everyone my real name.
We don't like the robot ones. Look at me tits.
Yeah.
We like the ones who are like, do you want a bevy?
Are they actually Peter Crouch in it?
Beep boop, beep boop. Look at me.
I'm a robot stripper. Always Geordie. Beep boop. Whoa, look at me tits. I didn't want to give you my life story. Look at me minge. That's worth a £2 tip any day.
I can't wait for my dad to see
What's me
this.
real name? You'll never know. I'm the robot stripper.
We went to a stripper in Berlin. And
Cheryl.
I was talking about football with the girl. And for ages. And then she went, do you want to see me tits or not? And I went, no. And then she went and
What?
spat in
Hey,
Paul
I
Smith's
tell you
mouth.
what, the Ajax team, 1995, unbelievable talent.
No, she asked
Anyway,
about
want to see
Theo-
me tits?
She asked about Theo Walcott.
And how he was
Who?
getting on.
Yeah. And then she spat in Paul Smith's mouth and changed his whole kink forever. Now he likes mummy kink.
No, he didn't. No, she didn't.
And she did.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
she-
like Paul went for a dance, and
This
like,
girl.
she was like, "Open your mouth," and she spat in his mouth, and was like, "Now slip that down for mummy." That's how the mummy bird feeds the chicks.
chicks.
Yeah.
And it changed his fucking kink forever.
And then turned to Carl and went, but he was so fast on the wing, wasn't he, Theo? Unbelievable. Could run through puddles without making a splash.
Yeah. Now he's got like a mummy.
she was Scottish, wasn't she?
Glaswegian, yeah.
That's amazing.
She was lovely. We were chatting for ages, and then she went, "Listen, Anita, do you want to see me tits?" And I was like, "No,
No, I don't.
I just want a bevy and make fart noises with Callum Oakley."
Stop it.
We were watching the girls on the pole, she like the main girl,
Yeah.
and every time she'd move, me and Callum would go. It was. I've never.
Could you get thrown out for making
I
fart
have
noises?
never ever
You
laughed as
definitely
much
can.
in my life. The man came over and went,
Stop
"Can
enjoying
you
yourself."
Stop doing that because
Yeah.
you know the girls are getting offended." Some of the girls were chuckling, and then Joe, when they go to the top,
Yeah.
and go all the way down. Callum just went, and I was like, "Right, we're done now." It was the best moment of my entire life.
That's
Everyone,
amazing.
Yeah, I've never really understood the allure of getting a dance in a strip club because it's all like it's good if you then have sex afterwards. Like a strip tease where it's all sexy and stuff is class if you're with someone and they want to do that. Class.
It's all fun
if
and
you
no
then
shit,
get
innit?
to fuck. But in the strip club, it's like, hey, look at me pussy. You'd love this, wouldn't you? You'd love to put your cock in this, wouldn't you? Hey, get out.
give me some money for it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for me.
Oh, look at these tits. Don't touch them. Yeah, you'd love to touch them, wouldn't you? Yeah, 40 quid, please. Get the bar. It's your hand.
Yeah.
Strippers are interesting places, though.
Yeah, they are. And they're so catty. Like, they can be so catty.
Yeah, 'cause
Like,
they're all competing, aren't they, essentially?
yeah, completely. Yeah. That's why I loved the customers where I just chat and it would just like make the time go like faster. And then I had to get like a couple of dances from doing that. And then I'd fuck off home at like 5 a.m. That was good. But yeah, the girls, oh, so bitchy.
How did you get this? Oh, got your tits out, did you?
Oh, my big tits were you? Lucky. Proper Nepo, baby. Bet your mum had big tits as well. A Nippo, baby.
Big tits of family, are you? Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for my dad to watch this.
Willie, what's his name?
What?
Or give
He's
him his
called-
pseudonym.
He's called Mitch. Oh my fucking god! Right.
It's called Mitch.
He's called Mitch. I was on Green Room, the podcast.
You were?
Yeah, and basically the reason why my dad knew that I was on that podcast is because his work colleague was speaking about me in the workplace or some whatever, and they were looking at like my profile on that because they saw the episode. And this guy Dave, he'd gone on the hot water episode, and it's on the actual episode if you want the full story. But he basically put two and two together because my dad said like, oh, I know someone that does OnlyFans. He was talking about me, and then they were talking about it in the office, and then they were looking at my pictures and stuff, and then he was like, "Is this your daughter?"
Oh, you fucking knobhead. Just sit on the information, you knobhead.
Is your daughter? And he was like,
Mitch, can I call you over?
Can I call? He didn't out me. I mean, obviously, my dad knows that I do it, and he loves me and everything. But yeah, he saw me on the podcast, and then like, so now my dad's like office have definitely seen my tits, and obviously he works in that, and he works in the crane industry. So it's like lads, wee.
Yeah, but they're all miles away from each other, aren't they? If he's in the cranes.
No, he works in the office.
Mitch!
I can't see them.
Zooms in
They're
on
never
one
allowed to
nipple.
eat together.
He's like, yeah, I filmed
Very lonely
that.
on these cranes. Wish we had a canteen.
What's happening, Mitch, the crane driver? How are we, lad?
Hi, Mitch. Respect. Should we have a break, boys and girl? See you in a sec.
Lads, do us a favour, yeah? You love us, don't you? Yeah. You love this podcast. That's why you're listening to it. And especially if you're watching on YouTube, helps us immeasurably. If you go and leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn the bell on, it sends us through the roof with the algorithm. It costs you absolutely nothing apart from half a second of your life and helps us no end. And you can follow us on socials, can't you, Dan?
Yeah, Have a Word Pod. I nearly said my handle then. Have a Word Pod. Just give us a follow and comment, and don't just like something. Retweet it, share it, put it on your stories.
Just be sound.
Yeah,
Costs nothing to be nice.
Be a good egg. And we are back, part 4 of 4 with Taylor Ryan.
Hello.
Taylor, I wasn't going to do Room 102 with you today because I thought, well, you might not want to do it, but you've brought some Room 102s.
Absolutely.
So fucking fire them into the sun.
First of all, babies.
Babies
Babies.
are absolutely in there. Yeah. No, Room 102 is really close to my heart because I don't like a lot of things, and a lot of things really fucking irritate me. And if there was a place where it could go and never come back, wow.
Well, we have the keys to that
dream.
door, Taylor. What would you like to put in?
So it's not a physical thing. Okay, you can't see it, but it's neurotypical small talk. So neurotypical people hate them, and small talk hate it. Like general small talk makes me really sad. Thank you.
100%.
Reasons for that is I would immediately like to know whether you've had any relatives die in the last 3 months, and you can't ask that typically, can you? But I would just want to get down to I just want to know.
You
what's
want
happening.
to know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what she's saying is, so it's not just that the neurotypical stuff is boring, which it is. Like, I eat all right, yeah, how's your kids, that shit.
Weather's
What she
looking
wants
nice.
what she's saying, correct me if I'm wrong, is she wants people to start a conversation. You all right, yeah, good to see you. Anyone died recently?
That's exactly how I want to open a conversation.
I'd love that.
Yeah, that makes me so much
Would you?
happier.
Meet and talk. Hey, mate, you all right? Yeah. Liverpool over you. Lovely. I'd rather go, what? I'd rather start the conversation with what?
Yeah,
What?
exactly.
And then he says
That's not
something-
small talk. That's just aggressive, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't say it aggressively. I'd be like, hey, mate, what?
You want somebody to say, hey, you all right? Do you like plane crashes?
Yes. Oh, fucking
Right.
yeah. That's exactly
She's
it.
fucking right though, isn't she? That's so much better.
Small talk stinks.
I hate it.
Do
I
you
think
want me
it's
to
so
say,
stupid.
how was Portugal? Or do you want me to, pretend we don't know each other? Do you want me to start with, you and Laura okay? How are you getting on? Yeah? No, yeah.
It
how's your
feels
kids?
familiar,
Totally. But that's because we have to talk. I already know everything you're into. But if I didn't know you, wouldn't it be better if we started the conversation with, hey, do you like getting pissed on?
Exactly.
That'd be strong.
That's
Doesn't have to be
exactly
sexual,
right.
of course, but
The answer's no, and you go, okay.
Yeah, and then you move on, and then you ask the next thing. It's
I
like,
love
what's your
asking
favorite
questions.
natural disaster? Like just something like that. Just you get to know people. How's the weather? How's the weather where you? I don't care. It's probably raining. We're in the UK.
I love
So if you were in a
Anyway.
bar and you're just
Yeah.
having a drink, you're just spinning your martini round.
Yeah.
You're wazzing your olive round your glass.
Love that.
You know, mind your own business. Lady of
I like
leisure.
it was, not stirred.
Right? And a fella thinks, "Do you know what? I like a bit of air. That's class. Look, I'm going to go over and talk to her." You want him to come over and be like, "What's happening, girl? Who do you think did 9/11?
Oh my god.
That would work on me. I'd be like, wow.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that's well better. I love asking new people deep
What's
questions.
happening, girl?
Yeah.
You know?
It's the best.
Yeah. What do you think of Hitler? I'd be like, well, it was kind of hot.
What do you think
And then you
Was
just
he?
move on. Oh, apparently.
Apparently, you haven't seen him.
It's the mustache.
He was quite hot, Hitler. He got shit done.
Yeah.
100,000 Have a Word fans now just shaving this mustache. Just walking around bars with facts about World War II.
Invading Poland.
Love
There's a
that.
fact about World War II. Wolf.
All of our
Yeah.
fans start invading Poland.
I'm a big fan of this, by the way.
Mad, isn't it? Mad.
I'm going to start implementing this in my life when I meet people and see how I get on.
That's how I do it. I'm not even joking. Right. Do you know when someone will like say something that like makes everyone uncomfortable? Where it's like, oh,
No.
like, no idea. Like someone in a group setting will just be like, oh, yeah, you know, oh, I don't have my mum anymore. Instead of everyone to be like, oh, I'll be like, how'd she die?
You need to be in a green room, then you belong in the comedy world.
Thank
'Cause
you.
Yeah.
If he said that, I'd be like, yeah, she got bummed to death. We'd be like, oh, that's sad, innit?
Yeah, but that's not all green rooms, though. That is just mainly this room, actually. You've got to remember how much we've corrupted him. He's a really good yardstick. And early on, he didn't like any
You're
of
like
that stuff,
Harvey
did
Dent. Just ruined you.
You're the diet.
I like to ask new people I've got, like, what their passion is, because that always gets a good conversation out.
Oh, that's a really good conversation.
I remember doing that in a taxi, and you asked that girl, and she were like, "What's your passion? What are you passionate about?" And she was like, "Trans rights."
I'll never forget it.
It's like,
Where was this?
In London, after a show, there's a girl in the taxi with us.
after the comedy awards.
Oh shit!
after the
Yeah.
show. And she went, trans rights. I was like, anything else?
You like asking women what their favourite packet of crisps is? That's a good opener. What's your
fucking
favourite packet of crisps?
Belter opener.
Monster Munch.
What
pickled
flavour?
onion.
Oh, mate, they burn your tongue.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
And I, you know what? This is not sexual, but I suck them and it burns my tongue. But the flavour, phenomenal.
The
Love
big
it.
bags are better as well.
Oh,
than
every
the small
time.
bags.
They always taste better.
Look at this, see? Bosh.
There is
They
going to
always
be
taste
someone who subscribes to your OnlyFans and listens to this podcast who is now going to pay you to suck a load of Monster Munch dry and send him the packet.
Do you know what I'll do for that as well? I'll put my Rode mics on and I'll make it ASMR for them.
I think I might buy these.
Belter
Did you see Turkey Teeth doing his
Oh,
ASMR?
so, it's so good. Watch it on his Instagram.
I reckon I was
Yeah,
against
small
that
talk-
initially.
small talk
I reckon
in.
you're getting it.
It
in.
should already be in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bad small talk. New inventive small talk is the new way.
Love that.
What else have you got?
Hand dryers. But not only
And what?
Hand job.
hand jobs with circumcised people. No, hand dryers, the non-Dyson ones. But do you know the ones where,
The big hole.
yeah, the big ones, the ones that they are awful. It's
They're like white, and then they've got the silver, the old
just
school
like
one.
the little, and it's like a 97-year-old blowing out their birthday candles. Just like,
Like a hotel hairdryer.
yeah, or like a hotel hairdryer. Like, how are you supposed to? You're not drying your hands. You're not drying your hands with that. What's the point?
You like when your jeans, so everyone knows you've washed your hands on the way out.
Yeah. Sometimes I pretend to wash my hands when I can't be bothered, and I'll just like, there's no water on there. I don't
Oh,
wash my hands.
100%.
I go, oh, my hands
I
are
don't-
soaking.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
don't wash my hands, hit the hand dryer on the way out to
Oh, so
make
they
it look
think
like,
that-
yeah.
I'll even turn the tap on, hand dryer, leave. Nothing's happened. I've done
Why
nothing.
am I washing my hands? I didn't poo on them.
Yeah,
All piss.
exactly.
I
Probably.
If you went for I suppose if you use toilet paper, you need to wash them because you've put your hands.
Oh, a bit different after a shit. I'll say that.
Do you know, apparently, if you use a hand dryer, and I don't think this counts with the Dyson ones, which I think we both agree are great and worthy
are,
of our
love them.
respect,
Yeah.
you end up with something like triple the amount of bacteria on your hands.
Yeah, because the way,
Because it's just blowing piss and shit from all around the bathroom, all over your hands.
Yeah, I've heard
Lovely
this.
and clean.
Fact.
Do you close
He's
the
not
toilet
lying.
seat when you flush it?
Huh?
Do you put the toilet lid down when you flush it?
If I'm at home, no. Actually, no, I don't do it at all.
I know that's all.
No,
It basically just emits shite into the air, doesn't it?
my bad.
It makes like you two. It doesn't flush it; it just throws it away. Yeah, if you don't, like your toothbrush is just full of poo
So my poo particles are just,
everywhere.
they're just like,
Yes.
chilling, like in the services in Gloucester.
Close the lid, then flush.
Nice.
I've started doing it since I saw this video.
I
I'm
just
too
want
far
to
down
touch
the
it.
road.
If I touch the seat, then I'm like, right, I have to wash my hands now. But I don't want to wash my hands. So I'll just leave.
I resent having to use handles anywhere near a public bathroom.
I agree.
What are we doing?
The foot ones are good,
Just
aren't
the
they?
fucking, I want to be able to nudge. Should be like a saloon swing door for
I
toilets.
agree. Yeah,
What are
saloon
we doing?
door.
Don't want to have to touch the fucking
Fucking wild when that flies open, you're having a shite.
The whole thing.
poo particles everywhere.
The foot ones in America are good.
Great.
The foot handles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not got foot handles for the doors, have they?
They should have.
They should.
No, but they have. Only for the big door going out. The door.
Big door. I'll give you that. I reckon.
What
do you know
was this one?
The Dyson. The only one. The one where you have to. It's
put
on
your
both
hands in
sides,
and then out.
then you have to go.
The
like
ones
a
in
fucking
these toilets.
like
Yeah.
a printer.
We've
Like
got
ones
those.
here.
I feel like I don't want to. I really concentrate on that because I'm like, how much weird stuff is in here?
I remember vividly using one of them for the first time as a kid and it blowing my mind. Like
Yeah.
that was
It's because the power's so good on it. The other one's
that
shit.
that changed the game.
Yeah.
You were doing it wrong.
Has anyone ever put one of their? Have you put one of their cocks in it? Have you ever thought about putting your knob in that? Like you're in here a lot. Like have you used that one in that regard?
I've never put my cock in it.
If
no.
I was a guy, I would want to try.
Adam,
I'd want to see.
have you put your cock in it?
No.
Have you ever had an erection?
Yes.
With Have you ever had an erection
two today.
with lube or the juice on the
What, lube or the
penis,
what?
and then you've got a fan in the room, not like a fucking only fan, like an actual, and you get the breeze of a fan on your erect penis.
No.
Tremendous.
What do you mean?
You never felt the blow of a fan on a warm summer's night, and you've just made sweet, sweet love, probably to yourself.
On a summer's night, I mean, I have my tower fan on pretty permanently. I don't even turn it off when I
never
leave
stick
leave the house.
I think mine's still on.
Mine is still on right now.
You
But
never
like if I'm having a little fucking rowy time on my own,
stick it in the breeze.
then yeah, the breeze will be there. But I've never really noticed it's.
Cracking. I can honestly get into
Yeah,
it.
because cold's good, isn't it? Like ice during all that's good.
Sure, that wouldn't
To be
work
fair,
for
a lot of the time I wank under the quilt. So
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Make it
Why?
extra sexy.
Who are you? What? Who are
Subterranean.
you hiding from?
no, I'm no.
No one
what I
can
mean.
find me.
Got your little tent
I'm
up.
not making a den. That's not what I'm
Harry
doing.
Potter reading his
What I
book.
mean
That's
is,
what I
I'm just
thought.
like
It's got a little
it's like
book.
I'm in bed and I'm just.
Yeah, but no, even still, you know what? Even still, if you're by no, why?
Gets
Does
in
not
the
go
way.
on the covers?
No, because just as I'm about to come up, I'm not even messing. By the way,
Why is that? Because like a, it's like
and then
a
come on your stomach, and then you do the fucking like the crab walk to the bathroom, and then you wipe it all off.
like the fella walking into the dressing room.
Do the limbo all the way to the bathroom.
That's mad.
Yeah, that's madness. Under the duvet.
Oh, sometimes you don't want to see the whole business, do you?
Just don't
Are you
look.
looking at your cock while you're wanking?
No,
Just to
look at
check
the
he's
thing
still
I'm
there.
watching.
Hang on. Oh, yeah. Still there.
What if you're having an imagination one?
Don't do them. Don't do them.
You know.
No, I don't need.
I'm trying to stop watching porn, soz.
It's okay.
And it's just I'm using my brain.
I'm using a hand dryer. So.
Yeah.
I reckon you can have that. Do you reckon we put it in?
Nice.
Yeah,
I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was.
hand jobs, I think.
Something about 9/11.
Yeah, under the quilt. I didn't think that was that weird.
It doesn't look get in the way.
But in a good way.
Feels naughty, like trying to hide
We
it.
never had a wank under a duvet.
Why would I?
Oh, it's just- I mean, never
Surely.
in.
I love
never
what
in
you had. You know,
years. I'm not autistic. Why would I? I have a system.
Why?
I'm not particular.
I don't shit with
Because
a
it's
blanket.
cold.
Say that again. What were you about to say?
I don't shit in a blanket either.
That makes no sense.
That is not it.
What are you talking
Don't
about?
die on that hill with me. He's not with me. That's not the
You
point
don't
I was
need to.
making.
Are you trying? It's just other people in the room. Then probably yeah. If they're trying to hide it, but if it's
What are you
just other people, who exactly? What
Oh,
are
you
you hiding
fucking
from?
hiding a wank under the covers with other people in the room. The covers.
Sorry, Auntie
move.
Lisa. I'm busy here, love. You don't want to see what's going
I'm
on
not
under
doing
here.
anything.
I'm just saying. I don't know why. Just I've never done it. I feel like I get in the way.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Can we do some icks with you, Taylor? People have been sending icks in. We talked about them in the first half.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be a good gauge on what is an ick and what's a valid ick and what's just people being whinging twats.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have so many icks.
Kate Langley says, ick. I always get the ick when my boyfriend pays with contactless, starts to walk away, but then has to hesitate and wait whilst the card machine approves his card.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's paying though, isn't he?
Povo. Yeah, but it might not be. Give him a second.
No, he's got the money. It's
just that
hasn't been
awkward
paid.
thing.
I'd
to
put
make
that in
sure.
room 102 when it's a really slow card machine. You're like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
So
want to
this
go.
woman gets the
card
ick because
machine,
this
yeah.
building hasn't got their fucking card machines
Oh, you
working
can't
properly.
pay for me
And that's
food
his fault
fast
somehow.
enough. You can't pay for me food fast enough. I've got the ick.
Ick.
Fucking go home then.
Yeah, she needs to fuck off.
Aaron,
And by the way, she agreed with it immediately, by the way. She was like, I get it.
Immediately. Yeah, but you know what? It's an ick to myself. It's an ick to
You
myself.
don't like I think it's all just vulnerability, isn't it? It's like, oh, do it again. Sorry.
Yeah.
Men not looking immediately competent in every single way.
That's an ick.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
that's an ick.
Like, what you want in that situation is for him to just get a wad of cash out
And then just-
in the exact amount that he owes. Have that instead.
Yeah.
Fuck your machine.
Keep the change.
I'm a man.
Yeah, that's
I don't
exactly
give people the
it.
ick. She was about to get the ick there.
A wad of
Because of your
cash.
card machine. See that?
You're just
Fuck
paying for
you.
the Kinder Egg. Have a wad of cash. Keep the change.
Would that be an ick?
What are some of your other icks? You said you've got loads.
Oh, right. Do you know when you go into a drive-through and you're like ordering your food? That's McDonald's, for example. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I will fucking die on this hill. And then you're ordering, and you're like, "Oh, I'll have a Big Mac, please, and fries." And then the person's like, "What was that? Sorry." And then you've got to say it again. It's like, "Oh, I'll have a Big Mac, please, and fries."
But who
then,
are you
like-
getting the ick from here?
The person that's ordering.
I don't think you understand what an ick is. An ick is like when your partner does something that you makes them unattractive.
That's what
Unless
I
you're
just-
looking at all Mackey's
Yeah.
workers and being like, I'd love to fuck him.
No,
man,
not the
Mac.
No, I
Mackey's
think she means the
worker.
person in the car going, oh, sorry, I said Big Mac meal.
Yeah.
Oh,
when-
them.
when
I thought you meant the
they're-
staff person.
No, when the staff person doesn't hear and then the person that's driving, that's ordering, has to say the order again.
I'd change my order.
I would change my order as well. I'd be like, oh, I said
I'm not
I'll
saying
have
it
a
again,
large
mate.
chicken
I'll have
sandwich.
something else, to be honest.
What rule's that?
Because I get it. That's
I'll
something
have a
else.
Big Mac, please, and fries. What did you say? It doesn't matter. I'm going to kill myself. Sorry, I had one go.
I'd change the
Okay.
order.
exactly
I
it.
sort of get that.
That's exactly it.
Like, so if he's like, yeah, so he's just happens. He's like, yeah, so Big Mac there. And then he's like, oh, sorry, I said it was a large Big Mac meal. No, a large Big Mac meal.
No, by then I'm just getting a McFlurry. That's all I'm getting.
That's just giving me butterflies. I feel sick. That's
What if,
so
what if-
horrible.
What if a man goes, oh yeah, can I have a Dairy Milk McFlurry? Oh, machine's off. Oh,
and that's all you went
that's all I
for.
wanted. All right then. And then they've got to wait in the queue anyway.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that happened to me.
Oh,
That happened
waiting
to
in
me
the queue
last
and they
week.
haven't got what you want.
Yeah.
By the way, I went to the Mackey's in Eggborough a couple of weeks ago.
can
And
drive
I
off.
drove in, right? I drove in. No, there was a queue and I couldn't drive off. And all I wanted was a Fanta. You know, you just have a fucking, like, craving. And I was like, excuse me. But I was trying to, like, sort of, I'm trying not to be as much of a fat cunt. So I drove to the thing and I went, excuse me, love, is your Fanta Zero? And she goes, I'll just go and double check, but I think so. I'll just go and double check. She went away. She was away for about 4 minutes, which is an eternity when you just sat there waiting for someone.
true.
And she come back and she was like, yeah, our Fanta is Fanta Zero. And I went, can I have a large Fanta Zero, please? And she went, we've got no Fanta.
That's a power play by her. She's probably stood there on the phone like, yeah, knobhead.
Sat in the queue. I just waited about 10, 15 minutes and I got nothing.
Yeah, that stinks. You
That's
don't
sad.
feel like a man when you've got to wait there and there's nothing coming.
Aaron says, I was once speaking to a girl who was learning how to drive. When I asked her how it was going, she said she'd failed a theory test 8 times and had just scheduled to do a 9th attempt. Ended the flirting soon after that.
You shouldn't be
It
allowed to
gave me
drive.
the ick.
I agree.
You failed.
I think after, you know what, fucking 4 times maximum. And even 4 is a lot of times.
You
Can you
failed?
drive?
Yeah.
And you can drive?
We can all
You
drive.
can all drive?
Everyone here can drive, yeah.
I passed my
Thank
30
God.
test on my first go, actually.
Same.
So,
Practical, 3rd. Because on the second one, she was too intimidated by me.
so you're sure. The
She was?
cusp. Honestly,
She
you're
shits
on the
herself?
cusp. I feel like if you fail your practical 3 times,
Yeah, you can't drive.
yeah, 10 years. You have to wait 10 years.
I think
then you can do it again.
failing your theory test 8 times in a row.
That's an ick.
I think you need
expensive as
testing
well.
for special needs.
They need
more
to do
than-
I
hot
agree.
waters Monday night.
Also agree.
Maggie Slaughter says, I've got a Maggie Slaughter. Fuck.
That's definitely a fake name.
That is an OnlyFans. I've got an ick for you. Men wearing nothing but a dressing gown. The naked, hairy ankle showing at the bottom genuinely knocks me sick, especially when paired with slippers.
No,
And
don't
do not
come to
even
our
get
house.
me started on pajamas.
Don't come to my house then, mate. 'cause that's
Naked,
all I wear.
hairy ankles. Who's got hairy ankles but not legs? Like, who's got noticeably hairier ankles than they
Let
have
me
legs?
explain this. Let me explain this. There is nothing more icky than a man putting on a dressing gown and he's there. He's like,
We can't do anything. I've got 3 dressing gowns in ours.
yeah, but then you've got to. And then you've got to tie it up. What the fuck?
What about a gi?
Put a jumper on. Oh
Put a
my
jumper
God.
on.
What do you mean? Put a jumper on?
Put a jumper on.
And nothing else.
No, well, I mean, that's a
Go to
bit.
the spa day, put your jumper on. Classy is it? Jumper, please, sir.
It's the tying up part. Like, what the
I'm in bed.
fuck?
Sexy?
That
That's
is.
fucking Bruce Lee, mate.
No, what's sexy is the one hand taking it off. The tie.
I'm in bed watching telly. The door goes. I'll just put my
What's wrong with
3-piece
that?
suit on to answer the door, mate.
I don't think it is sexy with a man. I think I'm arguing for the sake of it. But women doing that is sexy. That, like, with a
Yeah.
woman, like,
Yeah, when a woman does. Yeah.
Here's a
Yeah,
question
but
then.
the-
like
is
a
it,
woman
is
in a
it fine
gi.
if you don't see them put it on? Or are you imagining them putting it on?
I'm imagining them putting them on right now. And it's
hang on, you were
making me,
obsessed with Hugh
smile.
Hefner? You've never heard of him? That's all he wore.
That's where this comes from. That's where my issue is.
So what do you want a man to wear? Just lounging?
Yeah, they're just like joggers and like a.
If I go for
Like
the
a
spa day,
jumper.
what am I meant to wear?
Oh, you can wear a robe then.
Right.
Yeah.
But what about this in the changing room?
Oh my god, I can't think about it.
That's mad. We can't do anything.
Last one, Olivia says, ick for you boys. I once took my ex-boyfriend to a Derby County game with my dad. And my boyfriend at the time tried to start a Mexican wave. That's what he thought you did at football games. My dad still never lets me live it down. From
No.
Olivia.
Come on, let's have a wave, man.
From before then.
No, that's
beautiful
really horrid.
Oh no. You'll
bad.
end everyone's life in that situation. Crash the car on the way home.
Do you know, it'd be like
would
a
do that.
friend being at the match with your mate and he tries to get a song going. And the cop just rejects it. Oh.
Do you love that when you hear someone a couple of rows back not get one going? I do get like a kind of
do
like.
you know one of my favourite things in the world is at the game, right? Is the last voice, the 1 or 2 people who try and do
singing
an
it,
extra
yeah.
verse.
And no
So-
one's doing it.
Yeah.
So you'll do like whatever song, like LA, and you'd and then like 3 people will
was
go,
kind of
we
it.
cookies on the other. And it just stops.
Enough of that.
It's so gross. I go to rugby games and the oggy when no one else goes, oi, oi, oi. I literally am just like,
Do you know what's
"That's
icky?
bad."
Rugby.
Yeah. Being
it's
into
gay.
rugby, massive. That should be in it.
No, rugby's
Who do
like-
you go
do you like-
watch? Who's your team? Bristol?
no Exeter Chiefs.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
The men who go to rugby wear your jeans and shoes.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
They absolutely
And
do.
you think that's okay?
No.
Can you imagine if I went to matching them?
No, I'm
Sorry,
not
what,
even
Carl?
joking. They
Sorry,
do.
what? Men who go, just let me get this right. Men who go to watch rugby union
wear jeans and shoes with an
wear
X.
white and black cowboy boots and
Taylor?
What?
Men who go to rugby wear jeans and shoes, don't they?
A lot of men wear. You're wearing jeans and shoes.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not wearing jeans and trainees.
Is that
jeans
not
and-
shoes?
No.
You know what he means by shoes? He means shoes.
Yeah, like you've got the
Like
leather
from Clark's.
bastards.
They're from Clark's.
Like brogues.
Oh, we've got a language
Men who wear like
barrier.
brogues with jeans.
Going to rugby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With pointer shoes on.
They do that. They do that. I've actually.
I
wore
thought you
the
meant
same
cowboy
outfit.
boots and ripped jeans at the knee. I was like, I don't know if there's a lot of people
What
going.
I've just done is
That's their Instagram captions. It's them with the boys. Going to rugby, got my pointer shoes on.
Turkish.
Up the bees.
Hello, mate. Hello, rugby mate. Got my leather shoes on, mate.
Go on, type in jeans and shoes, but it's SHEUX. That's how you spell it. Shoes.
I'm imagining, do you know the picture of like the England squad 20 years ago when they're all in them jeans and
Mate,
shoes?
bastards.
Yeah.
Let's do some advice.
We look like Paul Scholes.
Oh, the one with Alan Smith, with it, Man United when they were going.
Bootlegs and pods, mate. Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah.
Come the match, everyone's got trackies on and hate each other. It's well better.
Oh, I fucking love rugby.
Little bit of advice, and then we'll get you out of here. This is specifically, I think, for you, really. Anonymous lady asks, "Hi, Liz, need some urgent advice. Me and my boyfriend are pretty sexually liberal and kinky, are open with each other about watching porn. The other day, he was at work and my laptop was knackered, so I used his when he was out. I opened it up, and the first sight I saw was one of those webcam live streams where the girl fingers herself whilst people put messages in the chat.
What?
Except this one wasn't just fingering, it was two girls touching each other and occasionally licking each other less than shaven armpits. Oh, it's armpit licking. Whilst men were sending horny messages. I was honestly so shocked, both at the mad fetish shit he was watching, but mainly at the fact
Mad fetish
he was
shit.
leaving
You had a
pervy
fucking-
comments
So boring.
for girls on webcam streams. Feels way more like cheating than just porn, but am I overreacting?
It's a pop-up.
Can I just fucking finish? How do I even confront him about this? Thanks, Lids. Please keep me anonymous.
You don't. You just
That's
lick
from
his armpit. next time you
Jocelyn
fucking-
Garrett.
He's a freak. He's watching women lick each other. What a lunatic.
Also, webcams will all just pop-ups, aren't they?
Was he chatting? Is that what it's saying? Was he
It'll just
in
be
the
a
chat
pop-up.
box?
Yeah.
Yeah, was he writing the messages or was there just the webcam? Because like live webcam or
Yeah.
a free thing is different to him like actually writing the messages in there. But licking armpits, that's so like menial. That's so like
Vanilla, isn't it?
it's so boring. Like
Yeah.
that's so normal. That's not like a weird fetish. You say you're open about fetishes and you're weirded out by licking armpits.
I think it's more the fact that it's a real person that he's messaging.
Yeah, but
Like there's a like
if he's messaging,
'Cause there's
that's
a
the
if you're
difference.
watching porn and it's been recorded fucking years ago.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you leave comments on a porn video, you need to sort yourself out. But
There's no way
Yeah.
you've never left a comment on a porn video.
I haven't swear.
You go to the comments to find the woman's name and move on.
I swear.
got a
I'm
porn
like,
Twitter
this
for you
is
to reply.
This is fire.
You know your porn Twitter,
Yeah,
which you still got, haven't you?
yeah,
Is your profile picture on it like taken from below like this?
yeah. I've got my profile picture on it because I want to make sure everyone knows it's me. Because then, how will the ladies know whether they want to fuck me or
Dan
not?
N 6745321.
That's so true.
Fit.
Fucking hell, you're fit.
Look lovely today, babe.
I'd love to shag you today. Hang on, I've got a reply.
Can't wait for our cool
God, this is getting a retweet.
So if he is messaging,
If
what's
he's
the thoughts
messaging,
then?
Yeah, then I would say the conversation there is what is it that you're because if they're sexually liberal and open, the conversation should be somewhat easy in understanding. Is it like what turns him on by that? Figuring out where she can be part of that and where she can like fit into it. And then if he's not messaging and he's just watching the stuff, it's not that weird.
How can I be part of this, babe? Right, go in the other room and get on Zoom. Finger yourself, and I'm going to send you a message.
Yeah, and can I have a Diet Coke from the fridge?
Yeah, webcams, I mean, it's just the same as porn, but it's happening right now, I suppose.
Her
Yeah.
problem seems to be that it's a kink as well, because she's like this ridiculous fetish for armpit licking. Is there anything Serica could be into where you'd be like, that is disgusting? I'm not getting involved. 'Cause I
She
think-
was into it.
Yeah, if you found out she was watching like porn, which I imagine she does, right? Is
all-
there
it's
anything
all
you
like
could find out she's watching? Because I think for me, I draw the line at poo, like poo.
Oh,
Yeah,
scat,
like
yeah.
like poo, wee, getting bummed, me.
No, way's fine.
Like just
Sex.
there.
I draw the line at sex.
No, like I don't want to get bummed, and I don't
No.
want anyone to poo on me. Please.
You would not do well in the Arab countries.
I don't live there. It's fine.
No, he wouldn't, but for different reasons.
Weird time to bring that up, actually.
I just don't want after I've had sex and had the joy to have to clean poo off the bed.
Yeah, but like you can get accidental poo from bumming. That's not a problem.
I thought you were going to tell us where you could get poo from.
I thought that as
Poo from
well.
the shop. Must be your poo. Put it back in the bag.
You know, sometimes you bum someone and they poo. Can happen. It can.
Correct.
And that's not like poo play. That's just accidental
I
shit
just
in the
don't
bed.
think I could watch the woman I love do a poo on me.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, what if it's a bad poo? Because sometimes you don't know whether it's going to be a good poo or a bad poo.
I think a bad poo might be better. You could wipe it up, like a big solid log.
Yeah, you just pick it up with a dog poo bag.
You're not on your own here, by the way, Carl. You're like, you know what? All you cunts are mad. I don't like shit on me, in me.
Yeah, me getting
When it
bummed.
comes to your partner watching something, though, that is a weird thing in it because it's sort of private. It's like their
Yeah.
kink. Like no one should be able to fuck with what's in your head. You
Yeah.
should be able to, as long as you're not acting on it. Like if you've got fantasies and you're in your little wanky time, I feel like I'm defending myself here.
That
But
went
I'm
well.
allowed to think what I want. I'm not cheating. You can't cheat in your mind.
No, I don't think you can cheat in your mind. That's not what I'm saying, though. But, like, I don't think it should be private, really. You should be able to tell your partner, hey, I'm into fucking,
Oh, my. VAR. Laura does not need to see the genre searches. She's sound with me watching porn. She don't need to know.
Would you tell her if she asked? Is there anything, like, you could find out that, like, if you had a boyfriend, like, that he was into, that you'd be like, oh, I can't, well, you're watching that? No.
It would, degrading. Like,
Him getting degraded?
No. Women getting badly degraded.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't be part of that. I hate it. Like, if someone's like, you fucking slut, I'm like, no, I'm not. Look at me. Speak like that.
What she is.
I get really, like, sassy. Like, don't speak to me like that. So I don't like bad degrading. So
Okay,
I don't
so no dirty talk,
Yeah, dirty talk.
but not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
You're a slut, but you're lovely.
Yeah, but I love you.
You love my
Babe.
cock, don't you? You really well-paid woman.
Your dirty talk's very gaslight, isn't it? You're a
Yeah.
slut. No, you're not. You're fucking great, you dirty bitch. You're all over the shop.
I bet you've got the same Mick as my partner. So she said the reason she'd never peg me is because not the actual pegging bit. It's if I ever look back. You're like. She said if
I can picture that. And I didn't need to do that.
she said if she ever saw that. She said if I ever saw her look back.
Pale back with your twisted on the top.
She said she'd have to end it.
What would be the reason to look back just to be like, you all right? You enjoy it?
No, 'cause when
Sometimes
you're
when
with a girl-
you're going a girl from behind, they have a little look back, don't they? Go and cracking job like. Keep on.
Do they? You get a lot of feedback, do you? Hurry up, the Deliveroo guy's nearly here. Crack on.
No, I actually couldn't. I could not. The man that I love, I could not watch him bend over. Honestly, it's when guys like eat girls out while the girl was in doggy and they're also like there with their bum up in the air. Can you imagine?
Human caterpillar.
Yeah, no, but it's so icky. Like
Human
a guy having
caterpillar.
his like naked ass up in the air.
Just a big line of people bending over and eating, isn't it?
Centipede.
You know,
I was thinking of the hungry caterpillar.
and next on BBC.
And on Tuesday, he ate a strawberry. And on Wednesday, he ate a whole fucking arsehole.
Oh, that is so funny. That is a clip, by the way. Yeah. That needs to be clipped.
She said she just have to end it. Because you can't be more
I get it.
vulnerable
No,
than
you
getting.
I
can't.
don't think I'm going to talk to you again after tonight. And it's just because I'll never get that out my
Yeah, I
head.
can't unsee that.
No, but like, have you never had like a bit of sort of positive reinforcement? Like girls do look back, don't they?
Grab the hair and you have to.
Yeah.
What?
A lot of them love that.
Grab
Yeah,
the
but
hair.
that's
Grab their
hot.
hair and they go, you all right?
No, you can have the hair and they're looking at you like that.
Oh, if I grab Laura's hair, she starts moving to the left. And then we're late. Some other horseplay we do. People say you shouldn't ride your wife around the village, but we live in the countryside.
Yeah,
This has never happened in your life. No girl, cracking job. Go on, lad. Fucking go ahead. Look at him. That's an episode.
Phenomenal.
Have we got a song that isn't going to be able to follow that?
Yeah.
Taylor, do you want to just plug your socials and stuff and let everyone know where they can find you?
Yes, you can find me on all socials at _Life of Taylor, and anything else, then just click the link in bios.
It's good. It's good socials, by the way. When we did the Dan Day, you followed me, and then I checked out your socials and decided, for the sake of my marriage, I wasn't following you back. So, that's what I'll say about your socials.
My gig's still on sale. The link's in the bio or in my social medias. This week's song is from a band we've played before called The Montagues. I know them. They're great. This is their new tune called Gravitate.
You want to do it?
Sounds good.
You going to do it, Adam? You're going to do
We're the Montagues. And this is our latest single. It's not our debut. We've been around for a while. This is Gravitate.
Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Good singing, boys.
Good singing, boys. Keep pegging me.